sort of flagged the place up to you. Upon entering this building, you discovered that the inhabitant, or at least sole inhabitant as far as you've discovered so far, is a vampiress. Not only that, it was a vampiress staked to the bed, as she says it, by her own boyfriend, who would match the description of the individual who should own this place. On going through it, there are some additions to his room that weren't there before, but for the most part it looks as it always has. There was this other thing that happened with some maybe Dr. Hunter biting, but I'm sure that's fine and we'll all get over it quite quickly.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, all he has to do is get back to Ireland in the week, and he'll be fine. Well, he'll be unchanged in probability of being fine too if he left right now. But later than that, who could say? I mean, I could say, but I won't say.
Yeah.
Because you're a bad, bad person.
It's true. It's so delightful. I don't feel bad about it because I know that Mers loves it, even if Dr. Hunter himself does not. And I enjoy bringing strife to people's characters because it is much more interesting than outright destroying them. And I mean, let's face it, Dr. Hunter has been on the end of some near-death experiences before. He was nearly killed by friendship once. That was funny.
That was. Mr. Friend pounded him like a stick.
Mr. Friend, the best friend golem.
All caps.
Yep. His name was written in all caps. And we bring ourselves here to the right now. Your party is in the main room. I mean, it's nicely furnished, but we've covered that all before. According to Dirk's savant orcish ears, he detected something from the room above in roughly this corner. Oh yeah, also a stash of heroin was found under the sink. Delightful.
Good times.
Alright then, let's go check up the noise upstairs.
Cool.
All right.
I will just grab your tokens briefly.
Alright.
Just sort of pull you into a vague mass that I can grasp at.
Love my new token so much.
You're so giddy.
I have been waiting a very long time for this.
Should have moved everyone across. Okay, cool. Where are the old ones? And
6 months?
6 months. It was worth it, I think.
I'd say so.
here we go. You guys can see a room, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And a big TV.
A big TV!
In the window?
And a window, yeah. It's at this point then that the vampiress will studiously point out doesn't exactly want to hang around right there where the window is, but also she's reluctant to leave you guys to your explorations alone.
Isn't there like a curtain or something we can draw across the window?
Yes, it's just that it's not blackout strong.
I didn't think what little bit got through would do much.
It doesn't. It's probably just a point of preference. But as I say, like, she's still going to hang around. She doesn't want to leave you guys doing this alone.
Yeah. We might find her panty collection.
Well, that was in her bedroom.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Is the TV on?
No, it's off. Well, it's on standby, quote unquote off.
Yeah.
Can I investigate for anything out of place?
You may indeed.
Yeah, I'd like to make a spot check as well, and I'd just like to mention that a drow racial bonus is when looking for hidden entrances, we get I believe it's a +2 circumstance bonus. So
Yes. It's a different kind of trap finding, essentially.
So that's 24.
Cool. Can also people give me listen checks now that you're up here? Looking around this room, it seems pretty average. It's a living room.
Man, I'm killing it.
There is a door on this side. that it should be noted it looks like a relatively new addition, is a deadbolt on the door. It's on this side of the door. And Mahara and Simon, you both hear something. You hear something like heavy.
Sorry, I don't hear anything with 25.
Oh, sorry. The 25 was your eyes. That was you looking for things. Remember there are two different checks in this.
I got a 22.
Oh yeah, you narrow your eyes. Did anyone else hear
looking
that?
for things, I got 24.
Yeah, starting off because it narrows his eyes and then narrows his eyes. It should be Vex narrows his ears, obviously.
I can't narrow my ears. That's not a thing.
Yeah, already as narrow as they're getting. I know.
Important.
Sorry. Yes. Well, then the majority of you
Son of a
then
bitch.
will hear the sound of like big, heavy things moving around on the other side of the door.
You shouldn't have anything moving in the other side of that door, should you, miss?
No. She seems just about as baffled as you would expect.
Right, well,
Huh.
if you don't mind, we're going to take a look in there and see whatever it is.
Of course. Go ahead. She'll move up to like vaguely hearish, so she can see whatever you're looking for. It is just a deadbolt. There's no lock attached, so there's no check required. It's just as simple as opening it.
All right. But
Maybe.
beforehand,
Maybe we
to-
take some precautions.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna grab my gun from under my arm and have it ready for whatever may be on the other side of this door.
Probably nothing.
Probably.
Okay.
And let's open it.
Alright.
Oh, this brings me lots of joy. Yes, it brings me lots of joy. Lots of joy. Chimeras.
Wow. Oh god.
Close the door, close the door, close
What
the door.
hath science wrought?
Close the door, close the door, close the door,
Yeah,
close
the door is
Fascinating.
the door
You're
opens quite
fascinating.
nicely and quietly. So the first thing that you see is not that this, it's not looking towards the door. They're sort of padding around and sniffing. It smells like old meat and awful. Like it's not pleasant. Somehow the door was keeping this scent out of the room. Like now that this door is open, the smell is starting to feed into this room. But it was like all like nice and clean and pine scenty and stuff in there. It smells like a charnel house on this side of the door.
What was your boyfriend into, lady? Jeez.
I'm going to slowly close the door and rebolt the deadlock and say, there's some beasts in there. You know what chimeras are? You know the whole entire mythical thing about like multiple heads and bodies and snakes and all that? Yeah,
Ooh.
those are in there.
While you're saying that, you suddenly hear like thump, 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 boom, and then the door you're leaning on suddenly like rattles in its hinges, nearly knocking you over.
So if anyone has a plan, it'll
Yeah.
be a good time.
Well, the vampiress squeals like a little girl, and will take cover behind a sofa, insisting that you do it, you do it, you do it. No, no, no.
I would say that a good host would give us the tour first.
How
Yeah,
are we not
well,
doing it?
I officially have no idea what we're dealing with here, and I don't want anything to do with dying terribly.
Fair
It's a
enough.
fair attitude. That is a very fair attitude.
And I will
Yeah.
recommend that you guys... Would you like peace?
And-
Like hate health bars?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Vex and Simon, their health is invisible.
Okay.
Oh, it's visible to me, so I'm sorry I didn't
Yeah.
notice the problem. A 25.
Oh boy, I rolled a 4. This is gonna be fun for me.
Okay, that's weird.
Woo!
There we go.
Oh
There we go.
god,
Everyone
I'm
got the
gonna
health
get
now?
to...
Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I assumed it was wrong, and it. That's actually the damage Mahira did to me earlier. 2 damage.
can't figure out what I used my blue bar for on my token, and it's really bothering me.
Hero
Action
points?
One says
Oh.
to Dirk the door.
Alright. Thank you. Okay. Didn't realize I'd done that.
I think mine is my AC. It's been.
Oh.
Okay.
Ouch.
Mama starting
Oh.
strong.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully those will be your only ones for the session.
Yeah, right.
Let's see how much is biscuit. Is that everyone on? Oh,
I believe everyone's on. Unless, Vampire Lady's not going to be a little bitch and help us out. Hint, hint. Vampire strength would be nice right now.
the vampires is not helping you.
Is there like some sort of police that the Shadow Kind have? Because this would be helpful.
You all look. You are them.
Oh, God, I was afraid you'd say that.
Call the backup. We are the backup.
That's exactly right. And yes, expecting the vampiress to help you is like expecting like an accountant who happens to have a particularly I don't know, successful Olympic family to help you. Sure, there are like Olympic runners in those genes. However, you're looking at an accountant.
If this goes pear-shaped, I'm leaving you to deal with whatever the hell you had locked up in your house, lady.
You kidding? I'm fucking leaving this place afterwards. I'm done with this shit. And at
I'm
that,
sure it'll be fine. You see,
let's
put
see.
a bullet in each one of its heads.
Let's see.
Oh, sure. One bullet.
They're
Okay.
female. Oh no!
I've got a little stabby knife.
Wait, why is there 3 of those? There should only be 2. Ah, fuck it, whatever. That's good, because that means that crit fail isn't in there. No, that's fine.
There are only 2. The first one was Shade's initiative.
Yeah, so it is. Cool. So one of the clawing attacks on this door don't find purchase. The other one is a rather gentle max damage. Somewhere above your head where you've been leaning on this door, Simon, just there's a crunching noise and you see claws stick out the top of it. Very horror movie-esque.
Ah.
And then there's sort of prowling thumpings from the other side of the door that you would estimate to be the other one, accompanied with a growling, bleating, hissing noises all at once as a cacophonous mouth construction. Doesn't sound like fun over there. Vex, you're up.
All right. Well,
Wow,
I opened the door in charge.
Third from last.
I am going to move up against this wall over here, and then, I don't know, can I make a hide check?
You could, but it would be, I would argue to say, pointless.
Really? Pointless?
Well, let's put it this way. I mean, if you can hide, sure, but there's only one way to fight this thing, that's going through the one entrance. And you
I
can't
thought he was
hide...
going to tear down the door and come out.
Oh, I mean, it could do. It could blow out the wall. But regardless as well, you can't hide your smell. And that's actually what these things detected you guys by.
I bathe very regularly, I'll have you know.
Exactly. You smell like you smell like clean fuckboy.
Oh.
It's like
well,
the
that's
pedigree
fair enough.
chum of elves.
Alright, well, in that case, I am still going to move to this spot right here, but I'm going to ready an attack against, let's say, if the fucking wall gets knocked down and a sudden chimera appears.
Sounds like a good move. Shade,
Sounded
likewise,
pretty good to me, too.
is going to prepare an action of her own. Should a piece of the enemy make itself visible, she will shoot at it. Sandra, you're up. That door does not look like it's going to hold for too much longer.
In that case, yeah, I probably don't want to stand there. I will stand behind Dirk.
Well, I'm gonna move forward.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm not
interesting
staying there.
choices you're making.
And ready to shoot the chimera if it tries to come out that door.
I'm about to feel real bad. Hey Duck, can you make me an intelligence plus your like engineering roll?
Craft structural?
Yes, that's right. You're not
Did you know
entirely
Dirk could build
yeah.
shit?
You're not entirely sure, but since this place was rebuilt, that might be a load-bearing wall.
Ooh.
Get in the room, go, go, go!
So, I'm gonna put on my gun fist.
Yay! That's how I expected
Tell
that
Simon
sentence
to
to begin.
back the fuck off and step forward here.
I just now realized it might actually be too big to fit through that door.
Oh,
Simon,
yeah.
can you be a deer and just open the door just a little tiny bit?
That's what I was telling.
I mean, I will on my. I guess on my turn I could.
Cool.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Alright. Is that your whole turn there, Duck?
Yes, it is.
Vex
Okay.
doesn't
I mean,
get
you
a
could
warning
push
about
Simon out of the
that
way and go
roll.
through the door yourself if you wanted to. There's nothing stopping
Still
you.
only it's still only walking up 30 feet though, and that's my whole move. Plus the gun fist is another move.
Yeah, of course you would. You wouldn't be able to quite reach anyway. Alrighty. Dr. Hunter.
Okay, I'll move down here. Can I like knock this table onto its side as part of my move?
Yeah. It's not bolted down or anything. It's a nicely appointed, like, coffee side table.
Yeah, then I'll just take cover slightly behind that. It might slow down some claws for a second or two. And then cast Bless.
Hashtag blessed.
Cool.
The Lord is with us. Have heart. So, for 2 minutes, everyone has a +1 morale bonus to attacks and +1 to saves versus fear.
Simon.
Alright. So, let's open the door a little bit, like Mahara asked. Hopefully I won't get clawed by it. And
Oh, I didn't go. That's weird.
afterwards I will move back.
No, I need you to open the door and close the door.
But opening and close. I don't think we can do this quickly like that, Mahara. Either the door, and it's gonna break the door anyway. Okay. All right. Door is open full way, and I'm gonna run back, and I want to try and prepare a plan to exploit its weaknesses whenever it comes my turn again. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can totally do the exploit weakness action whenever it's revealed. Well, I mean, actually, you could exploit its weaknesses after opening the door and then move. There's actually nothing stopping you from... Yeah. So, I mean, alright, so now you've... I forget what exploit weakness does for you.
It makes it so that I can use my intelligence modifier instead of my dexterity or my strength for my attacks.
Sweet.
Oh wait, no, I use it in addition.
Okay. The door
I didn't
bursts...
go.
You didn't? Oh.
No,
Oh,
you went right over me.
crap. Oh, you're
Up and
right
down.
up for shit. Yeah, you can go now. In fact, do you want to make it... I imagine it would have been ready in action to attack, yes, when you could see it. So you can
No,
take that
not
shot.
quite.
Oh, okay then. Go
My
take
action
it.
is to throw a flashbang grenade right over its head.
Okay.
Go get it, kitty cat. Meow meow meow.
It's only half kitty.
And then she'll back the fuck up.
Do snakes play fetch? They don't. I could tell you from experience, they don't. Okay. Do you have your rolls for your
I don't know what the radius on this is. I have the save DC and what it does.
Okay. Give me that then. I'm pretty sure that they're going to get hit no matter what happens.
Yeah, like I would assume for a flashbang, it's just line of sight.
Boom.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have the saves in this bitch? I do. Alright.
Oh. Get fucked.
Oh, they both have a round of stun. Well, sort of. They sort of have a round of stun. There's something that doesn't have a round of stun on them, and that would be the snake tail. It does not get stunned, it can't be blinded, and it can't have its senses ruined. It sees with scent.
Oh shit.
However, that does mean that it's only going to get one of its potential 3 attacks at you.
Excellent.
This does not seem like my fight. They get 3 attacks and I have to get in the melee range.
Oh, well, okay. They do 2 attacks per turn out of a list of 3 possible ones. So, I mean... You're hard to hit, right?
Not as much as I'd like to be.
Okay. Let's see here.
To be fair, how much you'd like to be is pretty much impossible to hit.
So yes, its
That's also
tail
true.
will reach out, and it can't be choosy because it has no guidance. So it's going to hit one of 3 targets.
Oh, fucking hell.
Don't worry, that's Dirk. Does a 27 hit you? Pets?
Winter.
You get up.
Jesus Christ, plus
He did.
15 on
He
that
said-
attack, and it's got a 1d12.
Did say be right
I'm
back,
dead.
like right
Oh.
before.
Oh, right before that. Yeah, it's... Do you realize what level you guys are now? You're all strong as fuck. This is totally balanced.
I'm not strong as anything.
Yeah, that's gonna hit Sandra every time.
Yeah, you're a hit point tank.
No.
It needs to be able to threaten you and the AC tanks, like me.
It's true.
Mhm.
And also, this is its most reliable attack, the snake bite. The claws before were +7s. And the other attack that you haven't seen is a different attack. Cackle. It would do it, but because of stupid rules, it can't do it while it's deafened.
Ha.
Oh yeah, can you give me a 1d4 so I know for how many rounds they are deafened?
Ha.
Oh wow.
Get fucked.
Damn it. Okay, you know what? It's not hitting Dirk then since Pets is up. I apologize. Simon Rossi, does 27 hit you?
Oh yeah, by a lot.
Alright, so you are hit for 12 damage as a snake like fucking goes right around this savage door and bites into you. And can you make me a fortitude save, please?
Sure, I
Oh,
can.
Jesus, they're poisonous too.
Of course,
It's a
they're
snake.
poisonous. Why wouldn't they?
Alright, you
There are
take...
lots of non-venomous snakes.
There's only 2 kinds of snakes:
You take-
poisonous ones and not poisonous ones.
you take 1 wisdom damage.
Ouch.
Right, so my wisdom score goes down by 1 by that then?
Correct. Not your modifier, but your score. So, I mean...
Hey, at least it's not con damage.
It's true, it's
Yeah.
true. It's really funny, though. If you crit fail this poison, you have to roll on the hallucinate table.
Oh.
Oh.
Which I think is a lot of fun.
Make sure to cut the snakes. Make sure to cut the snake heads off. I want to.
You want yeah, you want wisdom. Well, no, this one only makes you hallucinate on the crit fail, as opposed to LSD, which will always fucking take you on a mystical journey.
Shit.
Huh, that makes me wonder. I wonder how manticores can handle LSD.
Well, we're gonna find out.
We are awful people.
These things have a fairly
Ooh.
high body mass, so it's gonna take maybe a couple shots to get a good.
It shunts its
Oh.
friend aside. Tries very much the same thing. That 31 was it trying to just direct itself entirely by using its asshole, essentially.
Backed
I'm
up
gonna
into its
sniff
friend.
you out.
Correct. The Chimera, if anyone were able to see through the doorway, which sadly they can't, they would see this thing that's like, it's got its head over it's like two major front paws over the front of its head, while the goat portion of it just sort of flails from side to side, and then it just wriggles backwards towards the doorway, being guided by the snake. And... Oh, Vex.
Shit.
Does 24 hit you?
Check. Oh, it does not. I have 25.
There you have it. You have to worry about that shit. See, you really don't have a massive amount to worry about. That's his most reliable attack. And I have a coin flip chances of hitting you with it.
He rolled a 9, though.
That's why I said coin flip chances of hitting you with
okay.
it. If it were a 10 on a d20 or up. Oh well.
Okay.
It is. Your go, Vex, my dear.
What am I even gonna do here? I can't get in between two fucking Chimera. And I don't have
Although it
range.
is of this size, there is nothing stopping you from doing so. Also since it's blind, it actually can't fucking oppie you.
I mean, but
Combat
then
roll and stab him in the gut. Go, go, go.
Yeah, essentially their main bodies are stunned. They straight up for that round only had their snake tail, and that was the limits of their movement. And they're still
But
then
then-
after this got 4 rounds of being dazed and silenced. You can get around them, no problem.
It's not getting around them that's the problem. It's the fact that they realize there's one small elf in the room with them, and everyone else is outside.
I don't suspect it's going to be for long.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a small elf and a big Dirk.
God fucking.
And a tiny fairy.
With a big
All
loud,
right.
with a loud puncher. This is what you get for being quick. This is the cost of your speed.
Yes.
1, 2. Wait, we can't move diagonals, right?
Nah, not through that doorway.
Okay, so 10, 15, 25, 35.
Normally we can move diagonals,
But yeah, not around the corner of that doorway. There is a wall there that stops you from just moving in a straight diag.
Alright.
So when
5,
you get
10,
here,
15,
you
20,
could move direct to there.
Yes, you don't have
20,
to. Yeah, you don't have to.
25,
There you go.
30, 35.
Yeah, you safely
Okay,
go
cool.
right around this monster. Now you can see it for full, as it is. It is a humongous beast. The most primary parts of its body that you can make out are of its lionid body, massive slavering fangs, and then just seemingly interspersed, almost stitched in and halfway grown is a helplessly bleating goat that can't see. Occasionally it will open eyes that look like Satan, and then close them again because it still can't see for shit. And the snake heads are sort of lying outside of the door right now, so you just sort of walked around them.
Alright, so even though they're blind because of the sense of smell, I'm assuming I'm not getting off sneak attacks here. Like, I'm not getting my bonus damage.
No, you absolutely can sneak attack them. They have negative effects on them, and they are blind. The snake can detect you by scent, but it's not like it can stop itself from being stabbed anywhere special. You're presumably not going after the snake tail part of it.
No. I'm trying to stab the damn lion in the eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. There is nothing
Alright.
stopping you from getting sneak attacks on this target.
Minimum damage, god damn it.
It's still a good fucking hit. Most of your damage appears to be in that the +9 modifier on that dice. It's pretty juicy. Alright, yeah, you have no problem at all jabbing this thing a good one. And you deal a savage blow. You rent into its face and cut a chunk out of its muzzle.
Okay, good news is
They're gonna kill me real quick if you don't get in here.
Yep.
good news is I'm back for a little bit. Bad news is I'm gonna be up for like 10 more minutes in a little bit longer.
That's fine. But you went AFK at the most opportune time. I had to redirect attack at someone else instead of you.
I know.
Alright, and Shader's gonna shoot at the thing.
I took damage for you, Winter.
I'm sorry, Amzal.
It's fine. I only have a 20 AC score anyway.
She misses. Feels bad.
Vex has to, like, duck the stray bolt. Watch where you're shooting!
Oh, there's no danger of that. It probably plinks off of just something harmlessly. Alright, Mahara. Rolls in your little fairy court.
Oh, I did. I need to do. Okay, okay. I know. I know it now that I need. I now know that I need to do something, and I'll do it later. But
Okay.
now, right now, I'm going to do a thing with. Where is it? I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Why our shit?
I accidentally deleted. I accidentally canceled what I was doing.
Ah.
I'm making these
both hit.
with my crossbow.
Ooh. Alright, both hit.
Oh fuck. Okay, it's just going to be like. It's just like this much damage. Very. Oh.
Oh, no, that's pretty fucking good.
But then it's the LSD on the other end.
We're getting the fucking chimeras high.
Yes.
Alright, what's the DC save on that again that I give you?
I don't think I. Oh wait. Oh
Pretty sure I gave you a DC, but.
I don't think you gave me one actually.
Oh shit.
I'm looking through my stuff and I'll look at my stuff.
I mean, it has to save twice against being poisoned.
No, I don't have it saved for it. I think. Don't think I
I'm gonna
got
assume
one.
that it is 17 then. It seems like a good number.
Yeah, I remember it being fairly high because of how quickly.
Because of
I
how
remember
high the
something about
dosage
20.
is.
20 on a person. These are very big creatures,
These
so
are a
they
lot-
have
these are a
their
lot
forts.
bigger,
For
yeah.
sure, their fort saves are somewhat respective of them being large, but at the same time, there's just a lot of creature to poison right there.
Which is why I shot him twice.
This is true, and it failed twice. So,
Yikes.
Have fun with that.
oh god, which table? I'll just use a fucking
And
basic
I'm
one.
just Mahara's just giggling and like in anticipation. Come on, I'll do something cool.
Okay. It is fairly certain that it has terrifying synesthesia and that the walls are creatures that want to kill it.
Oh no!
Synesthesia,
I
how
feel
though?
bad for this thing.
Well, I mean, the reality is that you don't know what its synesthesia is, but because it has a snake tail, it already can see with taste. So you don't know what synesthesias possibly make sense for this thing.
Its senses are being mixed up, so it can taste sound.
Yeah,
And
its snake.
hear light.
Its snake can hear vision, and the goat can taste snake. I don't know.
I can only imagine how disorienting that is.
can
While it's
smell the
blinded,
number.
It's blinded and it's dazed,
deafened.
but it thinks that everything around it wants it dead.
Good luck, Vex.
Alright. Oh yeah, I needed to take them down one. Sandra! Chimera!
Alright. Tempted just to shoot into the wall. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
this door is open. You can actually see the thing
Oh.
instead of, the AC penalties of pegging something through a wall. You can
It's
see.
pretty bad. Okay.
There's
I'm
no
not sure
reason
if
to. It would be cool.
It would be cool.
You're not playing Rainbow Six, however. You do not need to wall bang to be successful.
Just drill holes into the wall until I can see it. But since there's one right there, I'm gonna. 20. What was the negative for
There is no negative. You can see it through this door.
no for burst fire.
Uh,
I think it's 4. Just
fuck, I don't know. Sure. That sounds about right.
yeah.
Yeah, -4 to hit, but +2 dice of damage.
8. Okay, +4. Ah.
Nope.
Okay. That is
Move from where
-3. Alright. Nah, I think where I'm at's fine. I think I'm safe.
Pets.
Maybe said,
Yes.
It's a punch-rich environment.
Yes, it is.
And although these people are large, if you wanted to be a big dick OG, you could absolutely stand here.
Would I take an opportunity attack doing that?
No, they updazed.
All right.
Hold up. Would he be getting would they be getting bonuses if they both attack him for flanking though? Because that could be important.
True, but you also get bonuses for flanking, and he gets bonuses for flanking, and it means that he's a big dick OG.
Okay.
Big dick OG org.
So yes, let's do this.
Alright, who are you gonna punch, Nate?
Let's take the one at half health right now. Finish it off.
Alrighty, make an attack. The sound is fierce. I mean, a flashbang had just gone on, so all of you were probably like a little bit dazzled by that. And then it's like an entirely new sound, like a ka-chunk followed by a very loud bang as Dirk punches Buckshot into this fucking monster's face.
My God, I love this thing.
Kaboom! You feel it like tug on every single one of your muscles, and you're sure it's going to bruise up your knuckle or something fierce. But otherwise, you're fine. And it felt awesome. You have an erection that will not quit.
I love the macro I made for this too.
Alright, Dr. Hunter. Madness is going on the other side of that doorway now. You can still see this dude through the opening.
All of these things still have a +10, even with the -4 for non-proficiency.
Yep.
That thing's pretty badly hurt, so I don't think I'm gonna double tap it. This'll have a +1 to the hit roll from my bless.
Okay. Aww. Aww.
We do have action points.
I do, but they only refresh on leveling up. That's probably a ways off, and I'm down quite a number already.
Yeah, I remember you burning through a reasonable number.
It's almost like I wanted to throw them at every save I got against vampirism, and it still wasn't enough.
Yeah. Oh well. Such is life. Quunk.
It's fine. Being a vampire is
It
fine.
pings off of a goat horn and it bleats lamely. Simon! Things are getting messy in there, and you just heard Dirk be awesome.
Alright, so I can still see him. Yeah, through the door?
You can see that thing through the door, yes.
Alright.
And you hit him. And you hit him hard. And now let's see here. It is dazed, so it only gets one action. It's going to choose the attacks. It's
Cool,
deafened, so it still can't do its goat attack.
That's one that's horribly hallucinating, right?
This is true. I didn't say who it was going to attack.
It could hit the other chimera.
Correct. It could hit a lot of things.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3. Oh, it actually does still hit Dirk. Okay.
Oh,
I apologize. It
That's
goes.
fine.
It goes
I
for.
have
It goes.
HP right now.
Yeah, it goes for the loud punchy thing that struck it very hard. And let's see here. There's a lot of rustling. Your jimmies are audible next.
sorry.
It's fine. It's going to claw at you. Wow, another crit fail. It must have like a really stubby claw. That's the same one that failed last time as well. Does a 22 hit you?
It does not.
Alright, and then the snake will come on in. Nix, you're still rustling Jimmy's loudly into the microphone.
Shit, I'm sorry. I'll turn down my sensitivity. I'm just kind of hungry.
And that's not going to hit you either. God, you guys had nothing to be afraid of. Alright, and this one is going to go for Dirk, and it will get flanking, even though that one didn't, because the other one is not aware of itself enough to get flanking. It's going to try very much the same thing. Does a 23 hit you?
No.
Ow! Alright, and the snake bite.
Even though the tactical vest, I have a 24 against melee.
Oh wait, no, that's 25 because he's flanking, sorry. So you will take 8.
Sure.
And the snake bite, 33 I'm going to assume hits you.
Yep.
You take 5 damage, and make a fortitude save, please.
Oh, nice.
You are so okay.
Yes.
See, how much does that show in Dirk's health? Yeah, he did it. Okay. He scratched you.
Yeah. 13
God,
damage
Kitty.
is pretty. Is like. Yeah, a quarter of my health.
Yeah.
Remaining health, anyway.
Vex, you're up.
All right. It would appear that the chimera right in front of me is looking pretty woozy. So I'm gonna go for a kill shot right in the middle of that lion's head.
Sure.
Am I still getting flanking?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You've got Dirk's flanking, and your attack will trigger sneak.
Okay, I gotta go again.
All right, peace.
Okay, back in like 10.
At least you made it through your
Right.
turn.
How do you want this to look?
Damn, Vex.
I mean, as I said, I was just sort of aiming to plant the knife right in between the lion's eyes.
Well, you have
You know what you
no
should do?
trouble planting it right between its eyes, and something in the middle of its skull seems to break away. There is something soft back there, you're pretty sure. Ocular fluid, blood, everything just sort of sprays out the bottom of its mouth as you penetrate brain, and it drops dead in a heap. The goat on top sort of butts its head around wildly, and then goes still. The snake tail is thrashing around still. It's going to take longer for it to die, but the rest of its body is fuckoed.
Alright, so when you say that all kinds of disgusting fluids are coming out of its mouth, is that getting on me?
No, it's just like pouring into a fucking just a mess on the floor.
Okay, sweet. I thought I was willing to make a reflex save for that.
To save your pants. Not my pants!
Yes. Yeah, they're very nice leather riding pants.
This is true. No, it's it's all pouring out of its mouth where you've stabbed it through the top of its head. You've obviously just blenderized whatever's going on in that noggin.
Yeah, exactly. Hunter gets it.
Alright.
It helps that they're fashionable.
Shades. Actually, she's not going to move into the ring because there is still a snake tail there. She's going to move next to the snake tail and try and kill that. She still has to technically be in this thing square to hit the snake tail because of how rules work weirdly. But you know, close enough. Hey, she hits. And the snake is dead.
Nice.
I will be back momentarily.
Okie dokie. Yes, now that two portions of this chimera are dead, the goat is completely limp and the whole thing is deceased. Mahara.
Mahara is going to fly forward, and she's going to use her quick draw feat to draw to put away her crossbow and pull out her guns. And she's going to start firing wildly as she flies forward at the chimera and lands on Dirk's shoulders.
John
planting
wooing.
herself. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh, I wonder if my feats are actually. I wonder if these are actually up to date. Oh no.
You just crack open a beer.
Nah, it's just Coke.
Oh.
You poor girl.
Wait a
Cruel
minute,
sobriety.
I thought Coke was Vex's thing.
Oh, well, this is actually Pepsi.
Hmm.
Snort it up.
I've always kind of like wished that I could be a server for a couple of days at like a sit-down restaurant, just so that when people ask like, "Do you guys have Coke?" I can say, "Is Pepsi all right?" But if they ask for Pepsi, I'll be like, "Is Coke all right?"
Just to fuck with
No matter what we have, just so that no one ever gets it right, because it really bothers me when I can't guess correctly.
Fair enough. Yes, you're doing that attack, Kinana? Or are you fixing macros?
I am just fixing macros. Hmm. I'm just fixing it real quick. Let's see. I'm going to do with. Actually, I've got these guns have huge clips in them, so wow. Okay, I can do this a bit better actually. Gonna be using a couple feats on this. I'm going to double tap, and I'm going to twin shot those. So this is gonna be something. Let me just make sure I got this right. Wait, what is this?
I believe in you. That baffles me. Why would people call Coke all sodas? I would like some Fanta Coke, please.
No, it just
I would like some
No, would
Coke.
you like
I would
it?
like it to be Sprite.
Oh,
Yeah,
there they
exactly.
are. Okay. I was looking for my feats on my character sheet. Like, where the fuck did this feat? Oh, there it is.
That's actually
So-
kind of the same with us, Bob.
That's
When
so
people want a
strange.
soft drink, like they don't actually call the soft drinks themselves Coke, but when they ask for a drink, they're just like, "Yeah, can I have a Coke?"
Yeah, it's just like I'd like a Coke, and then it's like, okay, what is Pepsi okay, or is Sprite okay, or Dr Pepper? It's yeah, it's a lot like that. It's
Strange.
like a Coke is a catch-all term.
Okay. So I'm gonna find since I've got wait. Oh. Okay. So I have 2 attacks now. Right. Yes, I do. Okay. 2 attacks, but I'm dual wielding, so that's 4 attacks.
Go
I
ahead.
think.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm double tapping this, so each one is gonna have a penalty but higher damage. So
Alright.
it's gonna be roll this.
God, you're gonna be
twice, I
firing
guess?
so many bullets.
Many bullet from these machine pistols. Ah!
Okay.
I missed once.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna riddle this thing with lead. Oh, and she's gonna land on Dirk's shoulders triumphantly and blow some smoke out of the gun, out of her guns.
Yep. The weighty beasts unload with furious rapport, and you deal 34 damage to this thing. Ratta fucking tat tat. Sandra, it's your go. You can hear lots of bullet happening.
Lots of bullet happening.
I should be with the bullets.
Mm-hmm. Be one with the bullets.
I'm gonna make a new macro just for those new machine pistolets and stuff.
Fine, I'll just move up here with a shade.
Okay.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Alright. Dirk aka Pets. Is he back or AFK? He might still be AFK. We'll say that Dirk is currently being distracted by his orc-sized boner after that. That is a fair point, actually.
Yeah, and Mahi moved. And
Oh right, I can't do that.
Give
You're right.
back
I made a
13
move.
hit points.
Yeah,
Rules
because that
ending
second
save
attack
today.
shouldn't work.
Well,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
should get like the 12 hit points back as well. You can't even make multiple attacks with one weapon. It's just one attack at all.
Oh no, look at that. You got owned. Thank you,
Fuck.
Maz.
Damn it.
Sorry.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Oh, just in time.
I
It's
heard
your turn.
everything.
Yep, punctify.
Yes.
Go, Dirk, go.
I'm gonna need Mahi to reload me or something.
Well, I can't do that. That's only a one. It's a one thing. It's a one-time go. It's like a one shot in a thingamajigger.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 attacks. I guess one will be with the gun, one will be without.
Okay.
Okay.
Hits and
Take 5 off of that. So yeah.
the 5 off the
Take
first
5
one.
off, but add 1 again because bless.
Hashtag bless.
What?
Take 5 off of what? Sorry.
The second attack.
The second attack. I mean, you hit, no problem.
Yeah.
God damn. Savaging my pets.
No pets is on our team.
You're all mine. Dr. Hunter. I mean, secretly we all know that Mers is the sleeper agent.
Huh?
Exactly. You just healed that monster.
Move up here and then pew pew into it.
Sure, from that angle that's going to be -2 from partial cover, but...
I mean, what better angle can I get?
Exactly.
I mean, would here give me better?
I just think that these spots taken here are using up your bench cover. I mean, you could move into the room in any of these empty spots.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I should have done that.
Can do still if you want. You haven't committed to an attack. Cool.
And this will have +1 to hit from bless.
Yeah, you hit. And you blink. It's looking very unhappy.
3d8 +1, and I get an 8.
Yeah.
8.
Hey, you're rolling the dice. It's what happens.
Joel, I'm gonna need you to do a lot of damage so that I can get the second kill as well. Can you do that for me?
I don't think it's in my capabilities. The highest I can do is 2d6. The highest I can do is 2d6.
Well, I'm gonna need you to roll a 12 and crit.
All right,
so I'm
Simon
gonna
Rossi.
move into the room, and let's see here. I think I'm going to grab a flask of potent acid out of the backpack I have and throw it at him.
Alrighty. Make an attack roll. So does the thrown acid have a range, like a blast or anything?
I don't think it does, since it's only a small flask.
Nope. Okay then. I am afraid to say that it ends up splashing and landing between his legs, where it eats away into the floorboards.
You throw like a girl.
It was thrashing around. Well, it's still dazed and deafened, so the goat still can't do its attack. It's not going to move, it's going to do an attack. And Dirk is the one that most recently hit it, and has the wherewithal necessary to make that decision. It's gonna try and hit Dirk. It's gonna try. The second one hits for 6.
Yep.
And the snake fails again. God damn you, snake. The shit. Oh, well, okay. I mean, you hit it for 8, and you're further back. To be fair, you know what? Its snake could have hit you. I should have made it hit you. Why is its health suddenly...
It's fine.
Oh, bugger all. I hit save changes, didn't I? There we go. Vex, you're up.
Alright, well, I need to, like, hella crit if I want to be the monster killer of this party.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to make my way down and behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to try and get that stab off again. I'm assuming I'm still getting flanking, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Don't fail me now.
With flanking, you hit. Wait, you're using the trench knife instead of the sword of subtlety?
Oh, no, I need to change the flavor text, though. I updated all the damage and stuff, but I forgot to change that. Get that done now.
That's fair. Okay. You hit it really, really fucking hard and nearly kill it.
No!
Is Shade going to kill Steve?
She's gonna try.
You wanna let me have the final blow?
She hits. For, like, probably not much. Never mind. It is defeated.
Damn, son.
However, it still has technically 2 living pieces. The rapier pierces the lion through the main side of its throat, piercing arteries and ceasing blood flow to its brain. The goat and snake flail around manically. Mahira, it is your turn.
I will let out I will standing on Dirk's shoulders. I will aim at the goat. I will try and riddle it full of silenced bullets. And I'm not moving, so. Oh.
Well, I mean, you hit it once. And you did 9 damage, which is all you needed to do. You execute the goat. And with 2 of its core body pieces dead, the Chimera drops. Thump. Oh, yes, the 18 would also be... Well, its AC was 20. I counted the first one. Hitting, that was it. Oh, wait, no, plus 1 within 30 feet. So, yes, you would have hit it twice. So you super kill it. It is messy and bloody and gory. And
But
it is
not on my
quiet.
pants, right?
Correct. You've managed to keep it artistically off your pants. It didn't even lay a paw on you.
Good for you.
Alright. That's the end of initiative.
Mahara, at the end of as soon as the fight's over, Mahara will look down at Dirk, like, and lean on his head. Hey. So how'd you like it? How'd you like it? Was it cool?
My
Was it
God,
cool?
that was amazing.
Yeah.
With some spare time, you'll be able to reload Dirk's Fisto.
Yeah, I gotta reload them. So I only give Shade a high 5 for taking out the lion. Good job.
Yay.
She will, like, awkwardly give a high 5 back. Like,
So I'll just like, then Mahara will just be like, sorry, like holding out for a high 5, like, come on, don't leave me hanging.
She sighs and high 5 you.
Mahi, best character.
Zip, zip, zoo. Okay. Look at that. You have 3 more health than you had before. So what kind of plasters do you use? Do you have, like, Godzillas or Hello Kitties?
Huh?
Band-Aids. What kind of do you use on Simon?
They're not band-aids. They're full-blown bandages.
No, okay. For all those gaping wounds, I guess. I think it would be funnier if you'd been, like, if you keep also a swatch of, like, Hello Kitties for my hero-sized wounds.
Yeah, probably for Mahi, but for Simon, even though it has as much effect as using band-aids should, it requires full bandages.
Fair enough. Yeah, Dirk, your arm is feeling sore and your knuckles ache, but otherwise the effects are superficial.
The good a raging boner.
Yes, that too. If anyone else had used it, I'd have been like, strength checks! To, like, just fucking blow up your wrist. Oh yes, it's 3+ con modifier of the target, so it's Simon's con modifier. If it's a negative, you just take base dice, you don't take health away. Yeah.
By the way, I'm assuming there's no loot on the chimeras, right?
You can certainly take a look.
In that case, I would like to check both, so do you want me to make like a spot?
It would be investigate, or you can do a spot check, but that's a different DC.
I'll do a spot check.
I don't think I have any points in investigate, do I?
Probably not, but your spot's pretty banging. You'll probably find it all anyway.
I have points to
Roll a
investigate if you want
4.
me to do it.
Dirk, you gain 2+ your con modifier and health back as Dr. Hunter patches your boo-boos.
All your boo-boos and hurties.
Only
Oh, one plus con modifier.
Unfortunately,
How did you do that again? I can't believe that you rolled you roll a dice stage up and...
It turns out I do actually have some points in investigate, so I'm gonna do that.
Nice, okay then. Looking over this chimera, you can see... not to assist, no. Also, he's already done it and done the roll. You have to make those things clear before that happen. But I mean, you could check the other ones. Vex has moved over to the southmost chimera. When you are...
would it be possible to retcon that and search the one that I killed? Because I'm also going to be taking a tooth as a trophy.
Yeah, sure, okay, that's fine.
I'll do this.
Alright, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I want the horns.
You have to have
I'm gonna mount
Dirk
them on
help
the wall.
snap them off. Even then, like, it's really hard. You'll have to make a strength check.
I'm gonna mount them on the wall. Maybe about the fireplace.
Okay.
Want me to assist and roll advantage, I guess?
You can't assist with the strength check you're doing to take off its horns, can you? Oh wait, you're doing looking first. So yes, you can. People have rolled.
No, I meant-
you
I
can't.
meant
You
the
can't.
strength
People have already rolled.
I can't make that strength check. I can't. There's no way I'll break one of those horns off.
All right. So
Then I'll do it.
absolutely.
Yes.
So Vex, when you're looking over this thing's body, you can see that beneath, like, its fur are a number of tattoos, as well as on the inside of its ear. Like, it looks like stamp marks, and maybe you could figure out. Oh, you did an investigate check. It looks more like livestock stamps than, like, identification. Or
Livestock stamps, like a barcode.
yeah, essentially.
Well, not like a.
Well, it's the equivalency
not
of a barcode. It's a herd number and a sales date.
Huh.
And on this thing's person, it happens to have... It looks like leather straps have been wrapped around its... I'd say biceps. I guess they're still technically biceps, even though it has 4 of them.
Was someone trying to
claws,
train these
haunches.
things to be a riding mounts? The fuck?
Not particularly. They look a little bit wicked for that. Like, taking them out of its arms leaves, like, a ring of puncture holes around this thing.
Like
They
those,
being
so it's like
raised
a
for
restraining,
meat?
like to restrain them, like a harness.
Possibly. You can make an intelligence check about that.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Wrong. I know it's only just a +3. Nope.
Something's on tip of your tongue, but it doesn't come to you. Dirk, you successfully wrench this thing's horns off. Like, you have to pull real fucking hard, like put a foot on its head and yank backwards for leverage. But finally you're able to crack them by
Snap.
pulling forwards. Like, If you weren't careful, you would have
Cool.
just thrown yourself backwards with the effort of it and punched a Dirk-sized hole in the wall or something.
Alright, so first I'd like to remove one of the teeth from the lion I killed. So do I need to make any kind of check for that?
Assuming you don't mind, like, savaging the rest of its mouth, you can get that out with the knife.
Oh, no, I don't give a fuck about its mouth.
Yeah, you can just get that out with the knife.
Alright, cool. Next, I'm gonna ask, does anybody here have any, like, type of container or, like, vial?
I
Yes.
do.
Several.
In that case, may I borrow some?
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna try and get some of that snake venom.
Oh,
You might want to
all
get
right.
onto it. Yeah.
One of the more chemically minded people might be able to assist you with that, Vex, because it's technically
I
it's technically a survival check, but a chemist can assist you.
Who's the
Oh,
chemist
cool.
here, John?
That would be Simon Thrussi, not John.
Simon, do you mind
Where's my next
helping?
guest?
Masterwork chemistry stuff on like a 2.
Do you mind helping me milk some venom out of these?
I need you to help me milk a big snake.
It's still,
guess so.
it sounds incorrect, but it's still the right word.
It is milking. You do,
Technically milking venom.
milking them is what it has done.
Regardless, so I'm making a survival.
Correct.
And then how does?
You can, assuming that you get a DC 10 from Simon, he's able to give you another +2 on that.
All right. What type of role is survival? Because I don't think I have any
Wisdom.
points. No, I don't.
Alright, so you want me to roll survival as well to assist, or do you want me to roll like?
Survival or chemistry, either of them.
Okay, well then yeah, it's gonna be this.
All right. Well, I'm gonna burn an action point real quick.
Okay.
It's.
When it's a 4, you're looking at a 4 right
1d6d2,
now.
right?
Yes, 1d6. No, 2d61. Fuck.
Alright,
You
so it's
actually turn it
10.
into you turn it into a success. It's gonna take you a while to milk it, but you make like the DC of 10 necessary to essentially get its head in place. Yeah, do a medical roll, I suppose, Dr. Hunter. It's probably the best way to
Doesn't
think
it
about it.
will work for both of them? So I successfully milk both snakes.
Yeah, you get a handle on how to do it.
Alright,
you have
cool.
to get a little bit of adjustment there from Simon, because you aren't decanting it properly, but eventually you manage. It's just going to take you estimate about 20 minutes to milk a snake each.
Cool. Well, if no one has any objections or anywhere we need to rush right now, I'd like to get the other one done.
At some point, the
And-
vampiress will come out and be like, "This is strange." Just watching you milk a snake.
It's about-
So
gotta make
I'm
use of it.
assuming how many vials am I able to milk out?
Give me 2d61 twice. 5 vials out of one snake. 5 vials out the other snake.
We have 10
Nice.
vials.
You have 10 vials of chimera snake poison.
Well, at first glance, I would assume that I just give. Oh wait, no, we have 6 people. I wasn't counting Mahi because her token is small. God damn it. All right. How do you guys think we should divide these up?
They'll probably need applying to some method for using them anyway.
I'd say those of you who would fight up close, and Mahi should get a lot of them. Simon, Sandra, and I don't have any method of applying them to any opponent.
So yes, it's fort save DC 16, and it's 1d3 wisdom damage. Crit fail rolls a hallucinate table.
Well, I don't have any spare crossbow bolts to use on these.
So it's just going to be for me and Dirk?
But yeah, basically.
Give each
All the
other
ones
5
I
each.
have are just are soaked in LSD.
All right, if no one wants any more of these, then I'm going to keep 5 for myself and give 5 to Dirk.
Keep one spare. Simon, when we get back, maybe you can try to synthesize something like this.
Fair
Of
enough.
course. Should be easy enough to do.
Derek, do you want to give up one of yours, or am I giving up one of mine?
You can take. I'll take 4.
All right, I was gonna suggest flipping a coin.
Alright. The vampiress seems kind of concerned about this whole ordeal when she looks over it. She confesses that she does not remember these being here when she was awake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, go figure. This was being turned into like a second rec room.
When was the last?
Okay. Yeah, sorry, the 33. The joins in these things, it looks like animals were stitched together. And then once they had made contact, flesh began growing to make the joins solid. However, scientifically what you're looking at shouldn't be possible, because this thing has essentially 3 spines sharing the same spine. Like, the goat's body guides down into the same spinal column that the entirety of the lion's body, and then also ends off in the snake's, despite the fact that their seams aren't exactly what you would consider one-to-one joins. You're aware that they probably took hella magical mojo, and not only that, just looking at...
It has 29 on Hella Magical Mojo.
Okay, cool. You would also estimate that it's not just like these things have bound together. You're not even 100% certain that these things started as lion, goat, and snake. You're pretty sure that there was some kind of transmogrification that went on at the same time.
That seems entirely unnecessary.
What in tarnation?
John will give a brief explanation of his findings.
If you were willing to spend like an hour going over this thing with a scalpel, you would probably be able to posit more information. But the basic version is this thing is the result of strange stitching, a little bit of modern medicine, and a whole lot of mumbo jumbo. And its origins are definitely it's very unlikely that whoever made these actually used a lion, a ram, and a snake to do it, especially not of this size. Because I mean, it's larger than any of these 3 creatures ever get.
I would like to take the time to examine these in detail, but if we do have somewhere to be...
There is still another piece of this place unexplored.
Oh yeah, there's another door down there.
There is a door. It is solid and metal.
I'll ask her if we can go in there, if what's back there.
I mean, if she thought this is a rec room, she's not going to know what's back there.
Well, no, that I know for a fact was his storage. Like, he keeps really magical stuff as well. It's not like all little swords and things. That's like his workshop and stuff.
That sounds like it has lots of goodies.
Would he have left it, like, guarded in some sort of booby trap way in there?
She waves at the chimeras and goes, maybe that. I mean, he didn't used to keep it, like, trapped up and stuff. I mean, he had a big, heavy door. And she points at the door, and that's that. I wouldn't have thought he'd needed anything else. Apparently that opinion changed at some point.
Might want to check.
It can't hurt to be careful, but...
Alright, well, only one way to find out. Let's go.
I, for one, I'm gonna head down towards the door.
Okay.
I'm assuming the doctor's gonna continue... Oh, never mind.
I say we want to go through here as quickly as possible, actually.
Fair enough.
If he's left these here and... Well, especially if there's anything of interest in the storeroom, he might come back for it, and we want to be prepared in advance.
Alright. Is there any kind of lock on the door?
There is a heavy, bolt with 2 padlocks going through it. However, one of the padlocks is completely unlocked, and you're pretty sure the other one is just resting in its hinge.
Alright, can I try and just pull it off?
Yeah, absolutely. It pulls off of the deadbolt with no problem.
Oh, cool. In that case, I'm going to crack open the door and peek inside.
It's a really, really heavy door, so just so you're aware, there's no quiet way to open it. Like,
it's gonna
you're gonna have to put your body behind it to push it open.
Oh,
Just want you aware, because there isn't a quiet way to do that door, but it is totally
alright,
doable.
well in that case I'm just gonna open up the door.
Okie dokie. And you are presented
Oh, there's a dude.
with a study. And a stench. It's different to the carnal house smell of the chimera. It's a smell of, like, musty rot and
dead guy.
person. Well, okay, it's slightly dead guy. It's not a fully decomposed body. You would lead that to the fact that this whole room, like, there is a vent sort of built into the corner that is maintaining the atmosphere of this room, like, perfectly. So very little decomposition has been able to happen with this person. However, what you can see is a bunch of scattered drug memorabilia on the floor, and the individual is certainly not moving.
Alright, in that case I'm just gonna enter the room.
I'm going to examine the body.
Sure. Give me another medical check, please.
I thought you were about to say reflex check.
Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. 36. Alright. You've seen this before. Admittedly, not a body in this particular state. This is someone who has died of an overdose.
Hmm. What did he OD on?
How long?
Smack.
Yeah. What did he OD on? How long ago?
Well, with that medicine check, although the rate of decomposition has been considerably altered, you would guess somewhere near the area of, like, maybe like a week. Actually, no. I'd say about 4 days.
Also, is smack heroin?
Yes.
Or am I? Okay. Sorry, I'm not that up to date with.
Not up to date with that drug lingo. Not about that life. That's fine. Okay. There is a call softly from the outside of the room. Is it safe in there? I mean, you're sort of piling in.
Seems
Yeah,
like it.
it's safe in here, but is
You
it
may
again
want
not
to
the-
hold back a moment.
Yeah, she's paused at, like, the threshold of the door.
I think your boyfriend's dead.
Oh, well,
I think he's an ex-boyfriend.
he deserved it, that fucker. Wait a second.
Is this him?
It is. But he
Holy
stabbed me
shit.
yesterday.
He's been
What?
dead at least a week.
Are you sure it was yesterday?
What day is it?
I don't actually know the in-game date,
What
but I'll
day
give
is
her
it?
the in-game date.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
Mahara will
oh,
flip open her cell phone and look at the date. Oh.
It's
Yeah.
X day of the year.
yes, on doing so, she's like, Motherfucker! I have been there for days.
Oh.
How
Well-
many days?
5?
He's been dead longer than that.
I think Scow adjusted it to 4, I believe, unless I'm incorrect.
Yeah, no, I'd adjusted myself to 4.
Oh,
Ah. I was about to say we had an imposter on our hands, but I guess it's still most likely that he did that.
Alright, and I'm gonna try and, one by one on these. Alright, so Mahira, as you're floating around the room, I'll give you the basics of what you see. 2 articulate stools, a large bookcase full of what might be fancy schmancy magical shit. There is a very, very plush couch, although one portion of it appears to have been rather permanently ruined. A rack of alcohol that Sandra has made a beeline for. There is indeed, like, a collection of 3 large swords,
Is
resting
that a
on
safe, by the way?
Yes, resting on a rack attached to a big ol' fucking safe.
I'm getting in there.
And this table is coated in what looks like magical paraphernalia, and also some drug paraphernalia, and some books and some papers and documents.
What about magical drug paraphernalia?
Probably. So let's see here. Simon, you looked over the table full of things. Can you give me an arcane check, please? Now that you know what that shit
Sure can.
is.
Let's see here. a skill?
You shouldn't actually have any yet, unless you have a feat.
He's done the thing, and he's gone through the wizard book. He absolutely does.
Yeah. That's just a
Well,
class
you're-
skill for smart. Arcane lore.
Oh, okay, arcane law. That's
Yes,
different from
sorry, it's not spellcraft.
Okay.
I did say arcane thing, yeah. I thought I did at least. I might have said spellcraft. If I did, my bad. I meant arcane law.
You said arcane thing, and I thought arcane thing was spellcraft, not arcane law.
Ah, well, that's fine. Okay.
Thing is a very non-specific term.
This is true. This is very true. Okay, amongst this, there is a journal of style relatively similar to your own. Looking at it, though, it is less about common spellcrafting and more about things along the lines of magical construction, both organic and inorganic. There are research documents to the measurement of it, including pieces you think might be clues to constructing and growing chimera. There is an alembic with, it looks like, probably an inch or so of liquid resting in it. There are some things that, just as a chemist, you recognize as just being drugs or being particularly good, like bulkers out for ingredients, like just hard water and stuff like that. Sorry, soft water. Other way around, I was pretty sure.
Alright, well, I'm going to ask the vampirist lady, who we don't have the name still for. If
I
can
forgot it.
take-
I had it written down and it's fucking gone.
Alright, well, I'm going to ask her if I can take his books and research documents and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, you'll not use it for anything strange, right?
No, I don't think I will be.
Define strange, because we have a fairy with crossbow bolts laced with LSD.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I helped make them.
Also, a gun attached to a glove.
Yeah, I noticed that one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, well, thank you. I'm going to put this research to good use and everything else.
Alright. As long as it's to good use. I mean, not that I could stop you either way or the other, you've all proven pretty competent. Sandra, a lot of the alcohol that you're looking at is fancy red wines that are very, very old and vintage and sealed up. As they are, you're probably looking at about 3 purchase DCs worth if you were to sell them.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right, those are
3 purchase DCs are 3 great and wonderful nights if we were to drink them.
nah.
Alright.
I'd probably just sell
It's
them.
only one great, wonderful night for Sandra.
One good
Yes.
night, actually.
It's 3
Maybe.
great minutes.
3 minutes. Just start chugging them.
Vex, you would estimate that all 3 of these weapons are magical. At the very least,
All
their
3?
at the very least, their craftsmanship is top notch. It looks very much as that picture is. It's like a weeaboo rack of swords of increasing size.
Well, one small one kind of looks dagger sized.
Correct. There is indeed a Tanto.
Oh my. Is it possible for me to get the stats for that right now, or am I just gonna? Have to
No,
get
it's
that looked
it's
over by
it's
someone?
gonna have to get looked over by one of them magic folk who know what
Alright,
up with the
well-
thing. Otherwise, they just look like mastercraft sword
In that
blades.
case, I am gonna let Dirk know. Hey, Dirk, can you put these 3 into your bag? I believe all 3 of them are. If they're not magical, they're extremely good craftsmanship.
Ooh.
I can look at them to determine whether they are or not first.
Oh, go ahead.
It will be an involved spellcraft check to tell what they're at, but you could just wave detect magic over it, and yeah, they all ping your radar.
They're all magic.
I mean, we could stop by a professional to get them checked out by him now that we know they're all magical.
I'm slightly offended by that, Vex.
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. We just seem to be in a hurry.
It will take as long
Yes,
for a
we-
professional
we-
to look over it, but
We don't have to do it here, but I'm perfectly capable of figuring out. what
Yes,
they
I
do
will store them
myself.
for later.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant.
Delightful.
Also, what kind of roll am I making to get into this safe?
Alright, let's see here. Disable device. Or security.
Does anyone else have points in disable device? Because I believe I have a...
24.
Oh, you have 24? Alright,
Yeah, remember, I got in here with like a freaking insane roll of that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
true.
well.
If there's anyone who could ever do a lock, it would be Simon Rossi, who went fucking
only
ham beast in disable device.
I only
Ham
have plus
beast,
7,
yeah.
so how about you, Simon?
The DC for that thing was 38.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh my
Okay, I
God.
never would have gotten
Holy
it.
fuck.
fucking
Fucking
what?
Yeah,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
skill monkey extraordinaire.
Alright, you'll have to
Got
give me some
damn
time.
good fingers on you, Simon.
You'll have to give me some time to generate the full contents of that. At a brief glance, though, the stuff you're looking for isn't there. There is all sorts of shit, and I will actually have to do some frustrating work to get all of that
I feel
together.
like you didn't expect us to get this open.
It's DC 38.
Did not expect us to get it open.
Probably.
I mean,
I expected you guys to I've expected you guys to either do something ridiculous and damage the contents, or have to have it collected by the like locals, and then you would just get finder's fee on a bunch of it and a choice piece. Guys just get this safe.
I mean, if I had gotten in my I want to assist beforehand, would have been
48.
assisting, and then with an action point on it, it would have been almost impossible for us not to get in there.
Fair enough.
Eh,
Jesus Christ.
you fucking
So the
crushed it though.
staff isn't in there?
The staff piece is not in there.
By the way, while Simon is working on unlocking that, I am going to make sure to get all of his like drug stuff. And when everyone gives me the accusing looks, I'm going to say I'm not fucking with it. I don't mess with black tar, but this could be worth some money.
You do know a guy who knows a guy who might be able to push some stuff, yeah. If you're all willing, you can indeed pass on the drugs to Nyx, and he will have to Vex, he will have a lot easier of a time moving it than any of you guys would.
I'm being serious. I don't fuck with heroin.
Okay.
Alright, whatever. Just don't do it around us.
Whatever.
Do what you like with it. Your life to ruin.
It's just selling.
The trust in me is astounding.
Alright, so, if you can move all of the heroin that you've acquired, you've got 5 purchased DC's worth once sold.
Fuck yes.
But I want to make you aware that means you're carrying a lot of heroin. Just gonna put that one out there. That's
You gotta
not,
get out of the
that's
country.
that's not what we consider safe, and it's probably not something you want to try and get across the airport with.
God damn it.
You'll
There's
have to
gotta be
sell
a
it.
black
You'll have
market
to,
around
yeah,
here somewhere.
you'll have to sell it local, but you'll probably manage. But you are until that point carrying lots of heroin.
How much would you say in like pounds of stuff do I have?
I can't give you a weight because I can't maths that out, but 5 purchased DC once sold is a lot of money, which means you're probably looking
Alright.
at like
So not
really.
glove of holding.
I mean, weight-wise, you could probably glove of holding it.
Yeah, I
except
was gonna say weight-wise I could. But...
Yeah, it's multiple. It's so many multiple objects though. You would have a trouble.
Alright.
It's not one solid piece. It's not a solid of heroin. Sadly, it's like a bag. It's a bag of needles and pills and tabs and all sorts of shit for melting down. There's a lot of powder as well.
All right.
So, hey, can you give me a spot check, Dr. Hunter?
Yes. I even have a macro for spot.
So do I.
Why not?
Nice.
Okay, the contents of this shelf are interesting. They appear to be, just in general, there are a few reasonably old books. There are some in arcane script that you can make out the details of, but actually the knowledge arcanist, Simon, would probably have more information than you on it. It takes longer for you to read that stuff. Your bent has turned more to the divine than the esoterica. But at a brief, you can see that there is stuff there for learning magic, scribing it, and teaching it. As well as just, like, really old books on things like races of the demonic and that kind of shit.
Hey, Simon.
That stuff you read and understand.
Yeah. I'm gonna separate it out, like the knowledge, demonic stuff, and so on. I'm gonna take that, but yeah, all of the learning, teaching, understanding magic. Simon, these books. If you're going to continue down the path you're on, they'll help you.
Perfect.
Heathen
I
path.
have lots of reading and research to do once we get back.
I'm just writing out
That's
some stuff there.
furious typing.
Yep, rare books. There is Understanding Vampirism, The Demons of the Inner and Outer Circles, The Fae and the Furious. No.
I would have been really interested in that.
Alright,
one.
no, I'm going to leave it named that. The Fae and the Furious.
Can I have that one?
Can it be the
What was the
Fae
book?
of... Oh, wait. No, never mind. That wouldn't work.
Let's see.
Yes, Mahi, feel free to take it.
Yay.
I expect you'll know most of it already, though.
Mm,
There you go. There's that. I'm going to just edit it as well. Five DC in heroin, 3 DC rare alcohol, rare wines. Let's see here. That fucking safe. Three enchanted. What was it? Hunter armor. You guys have done well so far, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm sitting pretty at half health.
Research notes. Creating
We hit the fucking
the
mother load,
organic
good lord.
and inorganic.
Oh yeah.
Research notes complete. Error.
By the way, Hunter is correct. It would be a Wakizashi.
Yes, that's the word. I couldn't fucking remember Wakizashi. Stupid weeb swords.
Did we have any leads on the staff itself?
This
Or is
was
this
one
one
of
a
them.
lead?
But you know what? That
Shit.
spot check wasn't for the contents of the shelf, but what was behind the shelf, Dr. Hunter?
Oh, for the love of God, there's
There's like a scratch in the paintwork where you're pretty sure that this thing slides upwards. Or
Hidden
well, I say
compartment.
upwards. It slides
I think we
across the
found our
wall.
staff.
maybe.
Yeah. Once all of the books have been, divvied out to all the people that will actually make use of them, John will shift the shelf slightly.
I don't
Alright.
believe that I have any need for any of the books.
No, you
I don't know. Maybe I might want to read the Egyptian one.
I very much need the book about vampirism. Simon needs his 5 books. Mahi wants one.
The
Ah,
Fae.
fucking sake.
The Fae and the Furious.
I don't know. None of it seems like something I'd like to use, but maybe I'll just sort of.
Really,
skim
the
it.
living shadows sounds like the sneak thief's fucking Jimmy Jam, actually.
Oh, I thought you meant magic with that.
No, the living. Well, I
I
mean,
thought that
it's
was
an
like
old rare
summonings.
book, but it's called The Living Shadows. That's the name of the book.
Oh, I thought that was applying to like bringing shadows or like shades to life or something for sorcerers. Okay, that's interesting for me.
Yeah, I'll just put a little hash in front of those because those are just names. Okay. So yes, the door slides away.
So, wait, I got an XCC comic that goes well with the safe and the bookcase here.
I'm assuming we're rolling up the actual contents of the safe later.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll do
Yeah.
that in a bit. Like I can't be asked right now. There's gonna be like precious metals and probably some trinkets that do things, some rings, necklaces, that kind of shit.
Hey.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Which means a lot of rolling for me.
There we go.
Nice.
The safe is empty except for an unsolved 5x5 Rubik's Cube.
That would have been pretty great, actually.
Shoebox containing valuables. Empty, unopenable safe.
Yep. Okay, so y'all going up. It looks more like a crawl space that's been widened out. You realize that the wall between these two things is newer than, like, any of the other walls in this building.
I don't think I'm gonna go in because it would be wisest for me to stay away from the staff. I'm not sure how it would affect me given that I'm not technically an elf but a drow instead.
Alright.
It's safer.
Good
Someone
choice.
else.
I'll go
right?
first.
It was. Are you sure? I'm small.
Yes, but I mean, what's the worst that can happen to me now?
You mean what's the worst that could happen to our healer?
Perhaps I should grab.
Alright, I'm gonna reveal this little room. Down here. If you're going up the little ladder of the crawl space, then move your token into there.
Very small up here.
And there's another metal door. This one is padlocked, and the padlock is intact.
Simon.
I'm away.
You have to drag your token over to
Simon?
the crawl space.
That's the opposite of the crawl space. Where did that go?
Alright. I'll roll to assist on disabled device. It's a 29.
Yeah, you open that padlock up, no fucking problem. You're starting to make this dude's padlocks look like a bitch. And can you also make a fortitude save?
Ah, shit.
Sure can. No, I can't.
Given that I was
Wait.
assisting, do
Roll
I have
a
to make that
thing.
as well?
Yes, I will say so.
Roll those extra dice. You know.
No,
The
no,
action-
man. We're letting this roll out, man.
Oh.
It's gonna go on what the dice say.
You're gonna get your head blown off.
Alright, Dr. Hunter, you feel it at the same time as Simon does. It's like this unearthly cold creeping into your wrists. Like it skips right past your fingers and jumps into your wrists where it joins at your hands. It's awful. It feels like it's trying to turn your veins to blocks. Simon, you feel it far more literally. An unearthly chill sinks into your wrists, and you can see like it comes to life on the padlock the moment that you get that final latch to click. Like a little arcane rune as you recognize as something evocation based, although it fades out too quickly for you to get a real good look at it. You are much too distracted by the incredible cold creeping pain that just like slams into your body. Can you make a second fortitude save for me, please?
I sure can. That's a 20 for you.
Excellent. Okay, so this sensation stops quite quickly. You take 1 constitution damage.
Alright.
And you will take...
Is that permanent?
It's not permanent. Damage heals. Drain is the one that needs restoration. And you also just take 5 cold damage as this leeching sensation skips past your fingers and into your wrists and drives its way up. Thankfully, you manage to fight down the awful, awful sensation right before it climbs its way deeper into your chest. But it hurts and you feel tired. But the lock is open. It clatters to the ground and the door is unlocked.
John,
Yay.
push for door.
Excellent.
Flashlight.
Oop. Don't panic. I didn't mean to hit initiative just then.
Don't panic. No, don't panic yet.
Yet.
Don't move inside of me, Doug.
What?
Oh boy.
Mahi, could you please
Huh?
let everyone else know to come upstairs?
Ah.
Except maybe Vex. Vex should probably
Sure.
stay back, but
No, god damn it!
I'll go get people.
Just don't touch anything. If he doesn't touch anything, he should be fine.
are we sure we want to risk that?
Dirk can hold me back. I'm a scrawny little guy.
I can.
It's true, he is very scrawny. Go back to Dak.
So, would you like to give us a description?
Yes, I would love it if I were given that chance instead. What you see before you looks like someone's old, expanded attic. The floor is woodwork, and I mean, it's nice, comfortable grain. It looks like it was put together with high-quality materials. A large golden ring rests built into the center of the ground with a series of concentric runes. A number of old cracks make it look like it was slid together piece by piece, although they don't seem to interrupt any of the runes in any place. It appears to be part of the construction of it. There are two large glass cubes full of water in which sit two very, very, very bored-looking shark people. There are shackled up to the wall two very large skeletons. That is, like, size compared to you guys. They're big. And there is also, sat, sort of cross-legged and eyes closed, chained to the wall, a tiefling. Back here, in a similar position, is chained to the wall. It looks to be just a human from where you are. There are three bookcases filled with a number of miscellaneous objects that you'll have to get closer to see. Likewise, the ones along here are far more stacked out, although with what seems to be far more mundane, lots of food and provisions. These are very, very large earthenware, like jugs, the contents of which you can smell vaguely from here. Kind of reminds you of just vinegar and oil. There is a spare giant gold ring lent, like, hard up against the corner of this wall. And in the middle, dominating everything, is a very, very large cloven-hoofed woman. She has a massive sweeping wingspan, or would do so if she were able to sweep her wings out. As they are, they do not appear to cross the threshold of this golden ring. Her eyes are green and alive with intelligence, and she watches you curiously, not yet speaking. She looks to all intents and purposes to be a very large succubus.
Oh
I'm
boy.
assuming it's fair for me to make my way here now, as well as Sandra if she
yeah,
wants
of
to
course.
come.
You're the
Yes.
one that knows things about demons, so tell us what we're doing here.
John will walk up and reach up and grab onto his little silver necklace.
Can I poke it?
Please don't.
No, I'm not going to.
She'll watch you, although she doesn't move. Her eyes, likewise, they seem to be one solid colour, but the light within them sort of seems to track downwards. So her focus is on your hands as they move, before they relax again, seeing that you're just grasping at a symbol.
Can you hear me?
She'll nod.
Scout?
Yes?
Yeah, you cut out there for me, I'm sorry.
Oh, she nods.
By the way, Sandra, you're not coming up here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Feel safe.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
Do you know why we are here?
There are many reasons you could be here. I know not.
Ah, you can speak.
But of course, I can understand you after all.
We're just wondering if that
Rituals.
how magical it was.
Yes. Bindings and summonings are often one way, not two.
I have done quite a lot of binding in my time, that is to say, and she'll give you all a sultry look. But no, in this case you are correct. I am quite bound, although I have my faculties about me. No fear in that regards.
I guess that's okay.
Yep. At your speaking, by the way, the individuals in the glass tanks will have woken up and started paying attention. One of them will slam their fists very angrily on the glass.
Which one is it?
The grey one. The blue one is still watching, not entirely sure.
Ooh.
I will wave at the shark. Hi.
The one
Oh.
slamming like on the glass just sort of eye narrows and lets her hand sag down before just sort of treading central water, watching.
By the way, can the rest of us understand what the succubus is saying, or is it just Dr. Hunter right now?
You can all hear her speaking in English.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna sort of whisper to Dr. Hunter to maybe ask why the other people are here, if she knows.
Yes. I'll get to everything important in its due time, Rex.
Sorry.
So,
What's the consciousness of the? How conscious are the tiefling and the girl over there?
They appear to be in meditative stances. They haven't moved yet.
who is it that bound you here?
I am not able to say. She looks rather frustrated about that.
If we were to give you a description, could you say if it is or is not a certain human?
Perhaps. You'll realize I would have to be rather cagey.
Just a little bit.
Am I being robotic?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Give me a moment, I'll have to hop out and rejoin the call maybe. Do tell, stream, if my audio quality on your end is just fine. It might just be Discord service being jankaballs shitty shit. And testing.
Bubbly.
You'll have to say more than one word, Scan.
Okay, well, fair enough. Just let me know if it gets exceptionally bubbly again.
You're
It seems to have been fixed.
Okay, excellent. Yes, sir. I would have to be rather deliberately cagey so as not to make such realizations too easy to come to.
So, if, say, I give you a description, you can say if it's similar or not. You can't give a definite answer.
I suppose. Or it could very well be that I will have to lie to you, so do be careful.
I've got a pretty good sense motive. I could sort of, I don't know.
That would be a way to try and tell if she's lying.
John will give a brief and kind of vague description of the corpse that was found in the storeroom.
The individual rings a bell as someone who spends their time up here.
You know, this seems kind of vaguely familiar. Didn't we run into something a lot like this?
Yes, Mahi, we did.
Oh, yeah. Ooh,
That
yeah.
was where Sandra was impregnated.
Oh, yeah. That was the
What?
guy who had stolen the big robot. He was really cool.
At hearing impregnated, the succubus will click a tongue.
Kind of like what she's doing in the picture.
Yep.
Was a man of that description one that you saw here casting magic?
Yes, he has been here and casted magic.
If I make a sense motive check, will I have to make one for like each statement, or just
You can do one for overall. Also, by the way, 1 second, Mahera, you went over to the tiefling, yes?
Yeah, I went and looked at him.
When you get that close, his eyes will open. Well, I say his, well, I'll show you,
Hi.
it's indeterminate their gender.
wait. I will say hello.
Let's
Hi.
finish up the succubus conversation first.
Yes, she does come to and watches, and now looks just fucking confused. Hi.
Hello?
They will just seem somewhat shocked. Have you come to get us out?
Wow.
I don't see why not.
That would be appreciated. I've been stuck here for quite a while. And my friend over there have been meditating so he didn't starve to death. How very cruel that we're just barely out of reach for food.
Now we came here looking for something, not by you guys, but we haven't.
Oh, well, I
We
mean,
might as well be a rescue party, though.
that would be
Yeah, may as
really
well.
great. Yeah. Anytime you're able to get us out of these shackles. Jane at the other end will wake up when you get close enough.
Do you know anything about the sharks over there in the corner?
Likewise, prisoners. I believe they were going to be replaced soon. By, and she'll point to the skelebobs.
Oh, what were those things?
I don't know.
They're rather large.
They get mixed with the stuff in those jars and made into people.
Wait, made into people?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like they're just
You played God.
Like a homunculus?
They bleed, so I don't know. I guess so. Homunculus can bleed. Maybe. Yeah, that's close enough to put it.
Depends on who's telling the story.
Oh, that was this dude over here.
They're all
I
chained.
meant the-
They're all imprisoned. I don't think they really have much of a reason to lie to us. They were like their only way to get out.
That
I
assumes
was just...
they have a choice in lying to us, Mahi. If those shackles are enspelled,
Well, why don't you check? You do that
they-
magic mumbo jumbo bullshit.
I was mid-conversation.
Oh,
Oh yes, please don't let us being chained to the wall here interrupt you with talking to that evil bitch. Which
so that
the
one
succubus will
this guy's
fucking flip
this
her the
guy's
finger.
hungry. This guy's hungry.
Yes, very.
Mahara was going to reach into her bag and take out a bottle of miniature M&Ms, and we'll start feeding him one at a time.
It's like the cruelest thing. Like there are foodstuffs and sundries like all over that shelf, and you're just like mini
I'm
M&Ms.
helping.
Yeah, they want to be annoyed, but they're also very hungry and will accept.
Maybe don't break them out just yet until we figure out why they're here.
You, succubus.
Yes.
That man that cast spells, did he cast spells to bind the others here?
The shackles that bind them are of an enspelled quality, though their construction pales in comparison to what I stand around.
By the way, I'm gonna make my sense motive check for this conversation now. Alright, so 25.
Okay. You suspect that she is doing her best not to lie, if that makes any sense. Like there are like
Okay.
vocal tics that she keeps like almost pronouncing, but is as of thus far you're fairly sure she's telling the truth. It's hard to say.
Alright.
Yes. Also, I resent being referred to as you there, succubus. Seeing as my name has already been used malignantly, there is no need for me to keep such a thing from you. I am Srehan Zershel, and I would rather be called by name. She does seem rather peeved on that point.
What was
Do
her
you have
name?
a
What was that again?
preferred abbreviation?
Zershi.
Zershi.
Zersh.
Zrihan?
Zerihan Zershi. Jashiel,
Jihan Shirshi.
you're... Oh, no, yes, just stick with Jershi, please.
Shirshi.
She seems disappointed that she seems almost regretful of bringing it up in the first place now.
I did my job.
Can I
Good job.
name her Gumdrop?
No.
Oh. I think it's really
Let's
cute.
focus on-
Well,
You can call me whatever you want if you want to get me out of this thing.
that is yet to be determined.
Did she do the finger guns when she did that?
But she said
doesn't
I
have
could
enough
call her
room.
Gumdrop.
Yeah, she doesn't have enough room to do the finger guns. She does the sound with her tongue instead.
Aw. What a shame.
After I have seen to the others that are imprisoned, Zershi, we shall continue this conversation.
I can understand. At the very least, I am in far less danger of starving to death and dying of dehydration. Well, I suppose not in their case, and she'll nod at the sharks. Although they're probably quite ravenous by now.
Say, Lex or Simon, how do either of you feel about a quick run to a local store and buying some steaks?
I've just said these shelves back here are fucking loaded.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out, assuming that I can see the food from where I am, I'm just gonna point out that there's a lot of food over there.
That may well be drugged.
What?
You're
why
a
don't you-
chemical
can you, like,
expert, I
test it
assume
or
he could
something?
check it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
go
some
do
like
that.
medical science super stuff. Medical super science, yeah.
Identifying specific drugs is more Simon's field, but if they're safe, feed them that. If not,
But you're the genius maverick doctor.
Butter 'em up,
Doesn't
that's
play
the
by
way.
the rules.
Yeah.
Alright, so is there like a roll Simon needs to do to check it?
Yeah, like a craft chemical.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right. Have 47.
Fuck. Okay, you are able to tell without a shadow of a doubt that not only are they not poisoned, they are also quite well preserved. It's all high quality stuff. This is someone who shops at fucking Whole Foods, except their Whole Foods don't then go rotten like 3 days later.
Yeah, it's good, Doc. Nothing bad about it.
I'm honestly surprised. I really would have thought there would have been at least tranquilizers in that meat.
That's
Not
what
like
I would
they-
do if I was gonna go evil and hold captives.
Well,
Yes, you know where it's at, Vax.
I'm just gonna say, the tiefling will point out and then rattle the chain. Not really like they had to worry about that at all. I was just a pleasure slave.
Oh boy.
I'm more thought for the sharks. I'm very sorry. We'll be getting you out of here as soon as we can.
I would appreciate
just give me a
it.
good
Although
guess
the
and
Smarties
get
were a
out.
good start. Sorry, M&Ms were a good start.
Yay.
I'm gonna roll spellcraft.
And that you're pretty sure there's a magic on these shackles? It's weird. Someone might have done a magic.
All right, Doc. Is there anything harmful on it before I start trying to unlock it?
Maybe. There's definitely some magic on here. But whether it's tracking or making it hard to break, or if it's going to fill you full of lightning bolts and cook you from the inside out, I don't know.
All right. Well, worst case scenario, heal me up. Okay.
If you're cooked from the inside out, I can't.
You're not doing me any favors here, but well, I'm going to find out.
I'm gonna
Better-
start picking up food and dumping it into the shark tanks.
Alrighty.
Okay.
What food do you go for?
Well, they're sharks, so I'm gonna go for meat.
Alright.
Oh, really? I thought they ate lettuce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a mix of food and bring it over to the girl.
Yep, okay. One bitty bit at a time. Starting with unlocking the thingamabob. Do you want to do your roll, please?
Bob 'em the things.
Sure. 36. How's it do?
It actually breaks your pick the first time you go at it. You suspect there's some magical fuckery involved with trying to break the lock with something that's not a key.
By the way, I feel like I should make it clear that where I'm standing, like where my token is right now, I'm close to the circle, but I'm not like actually.
You're not actually crossing the threshold. That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like I need to make that clear before it's like, oh, you touched it. We'll save.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I figured you weren't actually going to put an X on it.
No, the X is a lot more cautious.
Yes, she will observe you curiously as you walk up, but she'll wait for you to speak first. Yeah, Simon, when you try and pick this lock, it just, the pick, like, you're like, and got it, and then your pick just snaps. Like, and not even a part you are applying pressure to it. It just breaks. And the tumbler falls back into place again.
Anti-lock picking spells.
Oh, it's not good. Don't suppose you know where you might have kept the key on them, do you?
They shake their head. Not sure.
I didn't pat him down like I normally do with bodies, as creepy as that sounds. I could go check if he had it on him.
I have a plan B. I can pour some acid on the chains.
I don't want to find out that the chains
check
have...
for a key first.
Yeah, the tiefling will go, I don't want to find out if these chains had, like, explosive trappy things on them.
Alright, so do I need to, like, actually move back down? And
I
like,
won't have you move all the way back
corresponding
down. When you turn over the body, you can see that it's gross going through this dude's pocket since he's been there for a few days, but you do indeed find what looks like a key that would probably match the size of these shackles.
Anything else?
Nothing relevant. Like, some pocket
Alright.
change, essentially.
Cool. Well, in that case, I'm gonna bring back up the singular key.
Yeah, it's just a singular key.
Alright, well, I'm going to give it to Simon. This was the only thing I found on him. If there are more than one needed, I'm not sure where that might be.
Alright, well, thanks. Let's hope it's the only one needed. If not, well, plan B.
Dirk it.
I was thinking acid, but yeah, that could be plan C.
It's my favorite verb.
Dirk.
Mm-hmm. God, this dirks, guys. Okay. The lock does indeed seem to fall away once the key is inserted. The tiefling pulls themselves out of the shackle and then immediately pounces.
Son of a bitch, this is why I
In a big hug!
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Pat her on the back and say, there. It'll be alright. Everything's over.
They're trying to, like, squeeze you, but their arms are so noodly. And then they will slide off.
Oh.
God, that was awful.
I can imagine. Well, I can't imagine so, but you're free now, so.
Thank
There's
you
that.
very much. And then they immediately go, like, rummaging underneath the bed. They, like, shudder when they find something, and then see more satisfied when they pull out a pair of panties and then slip those on underneath their robe.
Oh my.
Much better.
She did say pleasure slave.
Yep. Don't look under there.
Was not planning to.
Well, now I want to. Why would you tell me that?
She shrugs and goes to the shelf. Starts just grabbing things. And eating.
Yeah.
Alright, so when you walk over to this individual, they seem to wake up from their meditation as well, but instead of first saying words, you just hear their stomach go...
Luckily, I brought food then.
Yes, they look utterly ravenous. Before even asking who you are, she goes for the food. And then, like, pauses when she realizes she's taking them from an orc's hands.
It's alright, I'm a friend.
Are you? I don't recognize you.
Don't worry,
well,
we're gonna.
You friend of that fuckhead?
As opposed to not a foe.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Fuck it, too hungry, and she just starts digging in. And then 3 or 4 mouths, she's like, so were you here the wizard or did you kill that fucking cunt?
He was dead when we got here.
Awesome. Wish I'd fucking killed him. My name's Meredith. That over there is Kayla.
Dirk.
That one there is Lyra. And that one there is Mira. And that one there is something.
Surely.
Germ or something.
Shrihan Zirtel.
She like pauses. Huh. That one can pronounce it correctly.
I am
I'm
a very
bad
good
at
linguist.
pronouncing words.
Okay, Scout, I know you don't normally do it. Can you please give these people nameplates?
Of course.
I'm not gonna be able to deal with 5 new names at once.
Well, it's only 4. One of them's Lyra. One of them's literally Lyra.
There you go. They all show up just fine?
Yes.
Can these guys like breathe like air?
They... Well, I mean, yeah, she... I mean, she's breathing through gills when you're looking at her in the water, but she appears to be able to hear you. She speaks, although the words are, like, very bubbly and near
Not
indecipherable.
if you can breathe air.
She nods.
Are these like fish tank?
Yes, they're very, very thick. It's like if you built a fish tank out of fucking, like, plates of bulletproof glass.
Is
Is it
it
time to
actually
punch through it?
bulletproof glass? I could just shoot the glass.
I could punch through it.
Oh yeah, Dirk, use your big arms.
Lyra the shark appears unconvinced at Orc punching through the glass.
If it doesn't
Shall
work,
I make an
I
attack
can
then?
melt it.
Yes, make an attack. Well, I mean, you don't have to make an attack. Instead, make me a strength test and a fortitude test.
Did we even check if there are like locks on there that we can just open?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay, so are you using the gun part of Gunfist, or are you just
No.
punching it?
I'm just punching it.
Okay, you break your wrist. Mahara. Oh, fucking goddamn it, crit.
Could you? Oh, Jesus.
Alright, roll an extra 3d6. Wow, what are these fucking ass rolls? Guys. Okay.
11 is exactly average.
Yeah, but I just expect big shiny numbers. I guess it's because it's blue. My brain's being thrown off. Okay, so yeah, you're able to sort of... Presumably you're not aiming directly at her when you shoot the glass.
Of course, yeah.
No.
No.
Do you shoot near the top or the bottom?
Bottom?
Okay. A webwork
Water?
does begin to develop along the lines of this bulletproof glass. It is thick as fuck, but where your bullets land most resoundingly, you can see that you gain the most leeway. It's at that point, then, that the shark will press themselves up against the... They'll press themselves up against like the glass, brace themselves against the back, and then put their legs on the front. And you just see muscles fucking work. And starting at where the glass is cracked, the web work pushes its way
Mayor's
upwards.
just gonna flutter to the side like 3 feet.
Yep. Boom! The fucking glass gives way and she staggers forward. In your fucking face!
By the way, you're all bubbly again.
God damn it.
I'm pretty.
Pretty sure it's my connection to the Discord server.
Mersey just said she was going to be moving it to US Central.
It's done.
Cool.
If it doesn't make a big difference, then...
Yeah, fair enough.
Hopefully it will.
Well, yes, fingers crossed. Okay, so yeah, she burst through with a fucking cheer of, yeah, take that, you fucking stupid wizard.
Yeah, fuck that wizard.
She'll post up for a high
kind of
five.
creepy.
That
He's
he's
dead.
actually been a cunt lately.
Doc, I hurt my wrist.
By the way, right now, I think I'd like to just check: are there locks that we could have just opened?
You would have had to climb onto the top of the tank, and there are indeed locks. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe do that with the next one instead of shooting it, please, Mahara.
Yeah.
What?
You want to take the
I
key
mean,
and
that's-
fly up there and just try and open it up? That might work.
If that had been bulletproof, we could have had bullets ricocheting.
Well, obviously it wasn't.
There's no point arguing with you.
All right, you give it the same treatment, and Mira will perform very much the same kind of bust out maneuver. That was just awful.
Hello.
Yeah, awful.
We got a name, but I don't think we were formally introduced.
Oh, I'm Mira, and then Lyra will speak up. I'm Lyra. And we are the
Nice to meet
Shotgunmen.
I'm Mahara.
Yeah, nice name. It's kind of like a longer version of my name, says Mira. Yes, then they'll all turn their attentions to, like, I guess the group will sort of gather amongst themselves and have a quick moment, like, all right. So who are you guys?
Yes.
We're yes.
We're a group from
We're a bunch of weirdos.
out of the area. We'd heard that we'd heard someone who lived here had gone missing, and came to investigate.
We really do, Bob.
Then we found that the particular someone had apparently attempted to murder his girlfriend and had imprisoned a lot of you up here. So,
Oh God, yeah, it's been days.
Well, he's dead now.
Yes.
Good, fuck that
He
guy.
is- He died of a heroin overdose approximately 4 days ago. There's a margin of error of 1 day either side, but still.
I believe at this Kayla will go, are you sure it was an overdose? I don't remember doing any drugs.
Yes, I'm a professional doctor. I know how to check for these things.
He's a doctor.
I covered
But-
walls, you know.
It may also be that if he didn't have a heroin habit himself, and his girlfriend didn't remember him having that, and if you don't remember that either, then someone's killed him,
Ah, is it like a
planted
body snatcher?
heroin,
Oh.
and also failed to rescue you from his sinister experiments. Or impersonated him for sinister experiments. One way or the other, we can't tell yet.
Yeah, at this, I believe it'll probably be Lyra or bounce up down. Ooh, as for replacing, and she'll point at those pots. Some people got placed. Smaller skeletons turn into people. I've seen them before at the bar.
There's a bunch
can
of people that are getting replaced by body doubles.
She'll nod. Yeah,
Oh, that's
they were gonna make ones of us. And she'll
Can you
indicate
give us
herself in
strange
the mirror.
descriptions of people replaced so far?
They looked small.
was
I think
one of
everyone looks
them
small
a
to you.
big green buff orc girl.
Excuse me a moment.
Whoa. Okay.
Shade,
Yes.
would you mind keeping a careful eye on the front door? We've found evidence that people can be replaced by very similar duplicates of themselves. This corpse may not actually be the primary resident's corpse.
That is most concerning. Okay, I'll go keep an eye out.
Thank you.
And she will saunter off downstairs and make her way to the front door. Fucking well thought. I fucking twisted so many turns and ties into this bitch. Okay. At this, the succubus will suddenly speak up. And now, what about getting me out of this hellhole? I am as much a prisoner as any of you here.
Yes, but you're also a succubus.
Wow.
So?
Racist, Dirk. Racist.
It's a little bit racist,
well,
Dirk.
I would like to point out the first one that Dirk found that did that to Nyx.
From what I heard, it was not a succubus, and Nyx was stupid enough to poke it.
Oh, but I so love getting poked. She'll grin.
And the scepter scoots closer.
Although we have to figure out a way how to get you out first, really. I'm only a beginning mage, so I don't really know much about those rooms, and I'm sure the doctor doesn't really know that much about them either.
We could just ask. Do you know of a way we could release you back to wherever you call home without letting you free on us?
Oh, come on.
I might. I would be remiss to tell you how to do it just to send me to hell.
Ah,
Admittedly, hell is probably a minute amount nicer than this person's attic. Maybe someone will come back. I would much rather be let out so I don't have to go to hell. I can be a good girl.
Does
Ooh.
Vex already still has sense motive on that, doesn't he?
Yes. He can indeed do it.
What?
That was more like that one scene of like question and answer stuff. You probably have to make another go at it.
alright. I'll make a sense motive. I'm gonna use an action point.
Okay.
21.
She's not being disingenuous.
That's not the same as telling the truth.
This is true. Well, it's more like you haven't given her anything to lie about. You could absolutely let her free and she can also not do bad things. You're aware that these are factually accurate. And she has told you no falsehood.
What guarantee do we have that you won't... Well, that you'll just leave?
I can promise. I did let you have my name. That's usually pretty good.
Huh. How do we know that is your name?
I must admit, I don't know much about demons, and I don't know much about...
Yeah, let's wait for
How
the guy
important
who
a name
knows
might be.
about demons to come back. How about that, Vex, before we make any decisions about this?
I wasn't going to, I was just asking.
I would like to be able to tell you why you can trust it, but that would be something I can't do currently.
Why not?
She'll indicate the ring around her, rolling her eyes a little bit. Well, it looks vaguely like rolling her eyes. The green glow moves around.
I mean, I like her and all, but she is a demon.
So, and you're an orc, do you go around raping and pillaging?
Bunch
Sometimes.
of stuff really good.
Maybe not raping.
Well, that's the board. Why would you only do the pillaging part? Anyway, that's the wrong question, I suppose.
We did pillage this place pretty well, I think.
I suspect so.
Did I come back at a bad moment?
No, you came back at a good time. Good time.
Would you kindly let me out of here? You have my name.
We do.
I'm okay with letting her.
But
I'm
Aw,
iffy,
what's the
but
big
if you
deal?
guys want to do it, I'll do it.
everyone back away. A demon's name is only of use if you can speak it before they kill you.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't hold your breath for the poor orc then. But I've heard at least one member of your group pronounce it properly.
It's Shrihan Zersha, right?
Close enough.
Close enough isn't enough to make me
Zershi.
comfortable.
Srihan Zertil.
Zertiel.
Yes.
Shrihan Zertiel.
There you go. Now, please.
Still, Sandra, move back a little, please.
Don't go that far back.
Sandra is like, alright, I'll back up. Out of the fucking ladder, peace, bitches. Sandra, outie.
I've been egged once.
And Mahi,
You enjoyed that.
Shoosh. No one needs to know about that.
No secret shame.
Does she even have the proper parts to egg you is the real question.
Mahi,
Yeah.
could you move a little further back?
Okay. Float around this one's head.
She'll catch you and stuff you in her bosom, assuming that you aren't
Oh.
able to stop her.
Ah! Oh, well, okay.
The Kina character, being hugged by the Kina character. This is so weird.
I trust you will make no attempt to possess me, given that my associates are quite capable of destroying you if you try.
Possession was never really my specialty. At the best it would be domination, but that would be, as you put it, rather obvious in front of all of your companions.
Forgive me for being a little cautious. Your kind are rare around here.
Yes, no offense taken. She seems somewhat put out by how about how the matter is drawn out for her, but she's behaving.
All right. John will draw his pistol and, well, this is a big golden ring, right?
That's right. It is indeed matching the softness of gold usually has.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot a couple of critical runes.
Alrighty. Shooting the ones closest to where the joins are is enough to send a shimmer of power. And it looks almost like all of the seams come like unconnected from each other. The runic seal that seems to be around her begins to waver, and she'll indicate that you'll have to actually physically pull the bars of circle of gold away. They'll come away in pieces.
Do you need help, Doctor?
Carrying these large pieces of gold.
Yeah, you might need a few people.
I can manage to make enough of a gap. Do I need to do a strength roll?
Nah, you don't need to do a strength roll. It was more like, yeah, you can move away this now liftable piece of big, thick gold. I like gold. And she will step away. And the first thing she does is simultaneously the splits, her tail goes out backwards, her arms stretch upwards, and her wingspan extends a fearsome amount, like fucking 25 feet either side.
Stretching?
Yes!
Simon will just whistle at the sheer amount of size of the legs.
Wow.
Ah,
You're very pretty. I'll give you that.
why thank you. And then she'll climb back onto her hooves, dust herself off. When she rolls her shoulders, it sounds like someone has actually just finished microwave popcorn and then decided to start hitting it with a hammer. Much better. Now that I'm out of there, I will tell you what I can. Seems only fair before I go on my way. The jars over there.
Oh.
She'll point at the jars next to the skeletons. The contents of those things, I would definitely not want you to get on your flesh in any way at all. It copies the details of whomever touches it. After being applied to a skeleton or a close enough simulacrum to it, you're looking at an actual person, albeit in the form of a puppet.
You mean I could have another me? There could be 2 Maharas?
She'll
like I
We don't
pause.
need that.
I suspect it would be the one that enchanted the jars, but would be in command of the puppet.
Aww.
Correct?
That... Actually, I can't honestly be sure. It could well be the one who pours it. He was always the one to pour it, after all. Whether you
We
want
could
to
test
take
it out.
such... Yes, whether you want to take such a risk is down to you.
We
For
could.
now, best that we not, I think.
Very good.
No stamp.
Well, if that's everything, I should
What do
be
you
on
know
my
about the
way.
vampire?
Hmm?
What do you know about the vampire who lives here?
A vampire lives here? No, I don't
Okay.
know anything.
The man
Are they
that I
pretty?
described.
Oh, yes, he was the wizard who owned this place. A real cunt.
And he bound you here, yes?
Correct.
Did he seem to be acting on his own initiative, or was there another master?
Human psychology was never my specialty. Only in desires, and he had a great, great desire indeed. For power, some would say. He
Did
called me
he
forth
have
through the
any-
webways, and dragged me out of hell, and put me in a ring.
Yeah, this ring, of course.
Yes.
Did he have any artifact he used to focus the rituals? A staff piece, for instance.
Something of that does ring a bell, yes. Couldn't have been longer than a forearm, made of... silver, platinum, maybe?
Aye.
Thoroughly inscribed.
Good. Now, given that it was he that placed you here, can you, through any means, sense him?
Such a connection would mean him opening himself to me in the first place, I imagine. I have no such extrasensory perceptions. I am quite literally just a demon of pleasure. Would you
But then
perhaps
if
like to find
you-
out?
If he
I
used
would.
you for hold, Rex. If he used you for pleasure, do you perhaps have his material sent?
I would be in a far better mood if I were at least used for such means, but no, I was left there as an oddity in the middle of this damned room. I suspect he pulled me through just to prove he could.
You're the third, or he's the third guy we've met that tried to hold the demon against their will.
Interesting. I would not have thought us become so popular. It's rather a rare occurrence for us to be called to the other side. As close as you get to tieflings. And then she will do a little finger wave over at Kayla, and she'll fucking just stand behind me. Like, stop looking at me. But no, I have none of his material, although if you're looking for that, maybe you could scrape the poor dear out and see if you can find anything in there. Gets a, like, bitch stare from behind the shark. Anything else?
We're looking for a piece of a staff.
As I say, I believe such a thing would be on that wizard.
I wonder if the wizard was working with anybody.
It was already asked.
Ah,
Did he mention any other names, any other locations?
No, he didn't indulge in monologuing.
At some point, we have
He's never
to
on a
find
phone with
someone
someone,
that
though,
will
huh?
indulge in monologuing.
Pardon, sorry, that's?
He was never on a phone with someone, huh?
What's a phone?
Oh, never mind that.
A long-range communication device.
Had one in his pocket at one point. She'll look around. Shrug.
But a puppet that he made that wouldn't.
She'll like stomp on over to this and then lean into one of the jars. Quite an ingenious concoction, I confess. Very potent with life. How he learned to make it is another matter. I don't know. And she'll step away from it again. Are you quite done asking questions? Because if you're not here to fuck, then I would quite like to get on my way.
Well, are we in a rush?
Vex, Sandra, I know that you retired with partners at the new year. If you would like to take some time, then go ahead.
Her expression is very much like the one on her portrait now.
I admit I'm curious too, but demons.
She like cracks her knuckles and stretches again, looking quite pleased with herself.
Egg. No.
Plush like E-cup breasts sort of bounce.
Any of you that want to, I'm not going to stop you. But I'll be downstairs trying to find a computer of some sort.
Trying to pray the boner away, probably. I think what he means.
You can't catch me, gay thoughts. Oh yes, we can. Does anyone indulge in Xerxes' invitation?
You said you specialize in domination, right?
Correct.
Well, count me the fuck in.
Alright, her tail whip cracks invitationally.
I'm out.
You got scared. Fear boner! Go away!
I'm the only one left.
We're going to have a lot of fun then.
Mahi is still up in the attic.
Hi,
I
everyone
didn't
left?
realize.
Yeah,
She's still, like, kicking with Lena.
everyone's filtering out. Do you take the?
I'm stuck where I am, apparently. I'm trapped within the bosom of the shark.
Oh no, terrible fate.
How horrible.
Here you go. You can have control of her token, so you can walk her around like a steed.
Okay.
There you go. The others will filter out. Well, you get a thumbs up from Mira before she, like, squeezes through the doorway.
Have fun, Nick.
Okay.
Vex.
Sweet. You are dragged.
Onward,
You are
noble
dragged to the bed and stuffed with tail.
Should
Yes.
someone have stayed to make sure Vex does that? Screw it.
They don't want to watch.
It's his own soul he's doing with this.
I mean, Mahara kind of wants to watch.
She's welcome to do
Academic
so.
purposes.
She would like to direct her
She's a
lyric steed.
succubus. I think it's worth my soul.
It's
We'll
true.
watch.
She will introduce you to things that you did not know about yourself.
Is Nahara just creepily hanging out in the doorway?
Peek.
All right, awesome. Let's see here. 1d20 plus Dex from Vex.
So just a dex roll.
Yep. Okay.
Can I burn an action point real quick?
Sure, if you would like to.
This is important to me.
Of course it is. Alright, becomes a 16. And then make me 3 fortitude saves and a will save.
3 fortitude saves. Good lord.
Yep.
Alright. First fort save.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Second fort save.
Alright.
Third fort save. No,
Okay.
they're all going down.
Oh yeah, no, you had a real strong showing. And a will save.
Will save needs to not be shit.
Action point.
Yeah, I'm gonna action point that.
Okay.
I'm not getting a second character possessed.
No one's getting possessed. Alright, so you
Just ruined.
you gained the gaped condition.
Yeah, God damn
The
it. Was that one of the fort saves?
That was fort save number 3. You're essentially hobbled, and for the next day and a half, you're going to be moving at half your speed. However, whenever a will save comes up, be it for any kind of mind affecting ability or emotion affecting ability, you get a +4 to any save.
Yes!
Nice.
That is worth it. Great sex and a will save bonus.
And there you go. That's what happens. She has a great deal of fun with you. And everyone peeking through the door sees it happen. Can you roll me a... In fact, I'm just going to say, it was about 30 straight minutes of just getting devastated.
Wow.
Yes. Do I have any, like, hit point damage?
Nah, you have your epic limp.
Fair enough.
Where's that snood?
Yeah, she will slowly lift Vex off of her tail and then place you back down on the ground. I think before calling out to the doorway, next!
I don't think any of them are gonna take you up on that offer.
I'm on
Swoon, swoon, swoon. Yeah, you know, you're feeling, loose.
In hindsight, what was that will save for?
I'm not saying.
Oh, wait, in case, okay.
No,
after
well,
the
yeah,
session,
well, I'll let you know after session.
Okay, in case someone else...
In case someone else
sleep.
wants to,
Alright.
exactly, in case someone else wants to take the train to Slam
Then
Town.
Do I want to risk it?
You gotta risk it
It's
to get
worth it, man!
Get your biscuit.
I'll do it.
Hooray!
Yes, Dirk!
So you see Dirk, your last of your will is broken when you see a very sated-looking Vex, like, shakily make his way down the down the ladder seemingly with his soul still intact.
All right, I'm in.
That looked like fun.
I'm gonna make my way out to the outer room.
You are offered a shot by Hunter.
Stop.
Alright. Dirk, d20 plus Dex for how you perform in general. Also, the Vampiress, Dr. Hunter, she says that her stuff should have been, his stuff should have been in his room, but she didn't remember spotting a laptop in there beforehand. Okay, so you're probably going to be used more like some kind of giant green dildo, from the sounds of this.
I don't mind that.
Yes, you do not make a showing for yourself. She does all the work, although she seems quite content to do so. Let's say it's probably going to be about just shy of 20 minutes. 3 fort saves and a will save. Wow, fuck. Okay, So your hips
Oh, no.
ache.
Action point.
Okay. Alright. Your hips are definitely aching by the time that you are done, and your body feels much like some kind of California raisin once she's done with you. However, you feel unharmed. You manage to get your feet out from under you quite well, and that will save.
It's a 4.
You haven't rolled a will save.
No.
You
yeah, I
rolled a
did.
5 and
Oh,
got
there's a
4
5
on
and
the
a-
action point.
Oh, okay. 9. Alright, cool.
I thought I fixed that macro.
What happens? Dirk. When you are done with her, you feel some of you leave you.
Ooh.
Damn it.
It's a very hard concept to place. Your strength has been temporarily sapped. You'll likely recover it with rest.
I already broke my wrist.
Yes. Yeah, you had a broken wrist, you've been jizzed dry, and you're pretty sure that she's yoinked some life energy out of you. You take, slash roll 1d3. You take 3 strength damage.
Wow.
However, you do have that same will bonus.
Nice.
To all attempts people like make to put emotion effects on you or mind affecting will saves. Like anytime a will save comes up, unless I find some really snowflakey thing, you're gonna have that bonus to it.
So, do you think I should just, like, add it onto my will save macro, and then you just let me know if I need a different one, or should I just keep it the same?
Just
because you
add it
remember?
on. I'll let you know if anything changes.
Alright. I'm gonna change my macro.
Alright, does anyone else want a round with the succubus? She's looking a lot more satisfied now, and she's sort of perched on the edge of the bed, watching and waiting. As Dirk staggers away, looking drained. But your brain feels fucking awesome.
Do it, Sandra. Do
No.
it.
No,
Get
Sandra's
more
a good
pregnant.
Sandra's a good Catholic girl.
no.
No, she
She is
isn't.
not. She's not.
She's not.
She's
No.
turns out she's actually Church of England.
Oh, no.
You know what? Mahara's gonna give this a shot. This peppy
Awesome.
fairy's gonna try.
Good
Awesome.
luck.
Alright. Dex save.
The bonus is worth it.
What dex save? That's not a thing. in
1d
this
well, sorry, it's
edition.
roll 1d20 plus dex. Fucking goddamn. Alright, I'll actually have to make her do a test now.
Oh, Jesus.
At some point during your encounter, everything goes dark. Like, you have taken to new realms of nirvana, never before experienced.
I can't see.
Yeah, the reason you can't see is because you might be, like, almost inside of a succubus at one point.
Oh,
You are.
yes, I would assume.
Yes. She does, however, manage to get you out so that you aren't trapped. In the most confusing death ever. But everything is awesome. Can I have 3 fort saves and a will save?
Something.
Oh, yeah, fortitude.
With
save,
those
that's
rolls,
not-
I'm gonna say that she attempts to keep you there for like nearly an hour. Someone can try and like come up and interrupt.
Oh, by the way, while we're doing this, then you've got time to fully examine those chimeras, Dr. Hunter.
This is true.
If you
You
want.
have time to run an autopsy whilst people are fucking.
There's also the thing I said I was doing in chat, which was looking around the bedroom for
Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
computers.
Actually, no. His place was suspiciously bereft of any electronics or identification.
I would
That is-
assume that whoever
did
killed
that.
him, if he didn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
a drug
okay.
problem, actually swept the place.
He's
Is that the first fort
Oh,
save?
fuck.
Oh. You're super gaped.
So close. Well, I did 2 out of 3 is pretty good.
Yep. All right
well, that third one,
then. That one is not
red
bad. The
is a-
red number is on the bonus dice. You made it to DC 16.
Was that
Oh.
three? Was that 3 action points?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just
Why
wanted to
would I
see.
not burn some of those.
Yeah, okay, so you finish and you are coated, just absolutely coated from head to toe. We'll save.
Oh yeah, we'll save. That's a bit better.
I really want someone to crit their will save. It'd be amazing.
No, but pretty good.
Pretty good will save. Alright then. So you finish, you are exhausted. However, there is no drain. Your body doesn't feel particularly battered. Those dexterous fairy fingers were working overtime, so maybe they're a little bit tired out. The succubus finally looks quite sated with herself, and she'll stand up off the bed. And yes, whenever a will save for mind affecting or emotion based powers is involved, you will have the bonus.
That
lasts until it happens, or?
I last for an indeterminate amount of time.
Oh.
For all you know, it might very well be permanent.
Ooh.
And yes, and then Xerxu will seem quite pleased with herself. She goes, "That was much better, and now I have the energy necessary to do a little proper travelling." And her form shrinks down. It seems to take something out of her to do so. You realise that it's probably not an illusion, she is physically smaller now. And then there's a soft... and she disappears.
What was in these bookshelves?
Open books.
Yeah, fucking whatever.
Yes, the room was bereft of anything like identification based. Indeed, although the key was pulled out of that pocket by Vex, there was no phone and no wallet. It had like pocket change in one. You haven't just unleashed a force, you've unleashed a sexual typhoon. You've unleashed a sexual Tyrannosaurus!
By the way, now that everyone's done sleeping with her, what would have been the penalty for failing that will save?
I just had it.
Yeah,
Oh, it was losing part of your soul, okay.
Well, okay, so you lost a random ability score that was important to your character, temporarily. And also for the next, I believe it's going to be year, she will know wherever you are and how you feel at any time.
Oh. Well, I mean, that could have been kind of useful, like... I don't know, like you're stuck on a dry spell for a really long time. And then
she comes to bail you out.
Yeah, and then she just like comes and bails you out for another small piece of your soul. That doesn't sound like too bad of a deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal. First taste is always free.
No, clearly it wasn't.
However, if any of you had crit that will save, you'd have had that power over her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
You would have known exactly where the demon was at all times and exactly how she was feeling.
I assume we would have had to crit roll. It couldn't have just like burned.
No. You'd have had a crit. Yeah, you'd have had to crit roll. It'd have to be an actual 20 on d20. But it was there was a minute chance that you could have had succubus emotional locator geo thing on fucking speed dial, and you would have been the first one to figure that out the moment that she went invisible and then left. You'd have been like, "Wait a fucking second, I know where she is." Oh well. Still, well done, everyone. I just want to point out how fucking hard you've nailed all of this. Dr. Hunter, by the way, when you go through this autopsy, you're fairly sure you're looking at, like, a pig. Like, I mean, you did medical school. This is like opening up a pig, not a lion. Like, it's got large, inflated muscles, and, like, the bone structure is spread out, but, like, it's just fucking strange. Like, it doesn't add up quite all the way.
So is it a pig, a goat, and a snake, or is it a pig, and a pig, or what?
That's hard to say. You're pretty sure that you're looking at, like, pork, lamb, and sausages.
Pork, lamb, and pork.
Well, I mean, to say there's meat in all sausages, especially in America, is a little bit of a stretch.
No, sausages will have meat in.
Okay, sorry, yes, but this is hot dogs. Sorry,
Meat. Okay, so it's like
pork, lamb, and butthole.
lamb and pig butthole.
Yeah, there you go. You can really taste the sphincter.
God.
What was the DC on that will save, by the way?
16.
Oh wow, I'm glad I rolled that. I got a 14, I think. I did.
Yep.
Well,
wasn't a
I mean,
massive
I don't
one.
know. Maybe not so glad, but still.
So, yeah, once John finishes with that, he's gonna head back downstairs.
Yeah, it's like someone just. It's weird. Like the bone structure is correct for ish what you're looking at, but overall you're fairly sure that what you're dissecting is less creature and more like grocery cart.
Well, actually, he's gonna stop him up here and say, "Right, everyone, come downstairs. We need to have a talk, and I think we might be able to catch this bastard."
Just to be completely sure before I leave, we got everything in this room
Yeah,
that we
you
found.
cleared it out.
Okay.
After you all leave the building and they all scatter off to their place, we'll begin roll-a-thon and figure out everything that was in the safe.
Yes.
Ooh. This is a fun session.
I'm glad you're enjoying.
I like it too, yeah.
I got to use the gun fist, guys.
You did. You punched someone's groceries to death before they could poison you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kaylee, Meredith.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
How often did the wizard come and...
When you just say "come," like Kate looks fucking triggered. Like you actually see her eyebrows just twitch.
Poor Kayla.
He was up there quite often, most hours of the days, for at least the past, maybe half. What day is it? Sorry.
Tuesday.
John will give a week.
Yep. About half a week, maybe. He was there like for most of the nights. Before that, it'd been like a couple of hours here and there. The Vampiress looks a little bit scandalized by this.
So, 5 days ago, well, actually, let's start with more than 5 days ago, the wizard was perfectly normal, was dating you. Then 5 days ago, he snuck into your bedroom while you were asleep and staked you in the chest.
She nods slowly.
What a dick.
Then he grabbed the two of you, brought you into his evil sanctum, and did what he did every couple of hours since then.
Small nod. At this point, Caleb put her hand up to go. Actually, I was there for longer. Maybe a week and a half. And she'll look to the Vampiress. Sorry.
So he started doing this at least before he assailed you. Did you come across anything that might indicate his behavior was unusual? Did anything happen before he attacked you that you might think could have provoked it? I'm not saying he was justified in this. Please don't think that. He was a fucking psychopath, but something unusual Did anything unusual happen right
No,
before he attacked you?
I'm afraid not.
Hmm. All right. Lyra, Mira, how long were you to Akva?
Don't know. And Mira will shrug. No idea.
But you were sent up. You were brought up, and
Don't even know how we got in there.
hmm. All right. Kaylee, Meredith, when was his last visit?
Four days ago.
Hmm.
John will look between the pair of them. Do they both agree on that?
They seem scrambled to the best of answers. They don't know an exact. You would suspect that their scale of time was pretty fuckoed up there.
Pretty damn fucko.
Yeah, there was no change in lighting, no clocks or anything like that, so they don't have their best guess at how long a day has been is when they decided to sleep or not. And when they started starving, meditated for like lots and lots of hours, so they don't know.
But like the demoness, she put the last arrival up more recent than that, didn't she?
I believe she did, yes.
Could you remind me as to when she said? Sorry.
The last time he was seen was 3 days ago, so it would have been one day after they last think they saw him, and one day after he should have been dead.
Yes. So 3 days ago. The question is, then, and no. Well, maybe she would. The question is, did out of character, I'm still not certain about pronouncing the demoness's preferred name.
Right,
So
I imagine the
if
Dr.
I'm
Hunter,
gonna-
though, is down there.
Yeah, so if I say the demoness, he's going to be saying her preferred name.
Okay.
The question
Your
is...
my pronunciation is pretty much accurate as to how Dirk would do it.
The question is, could the demoness have been deceived about who it was? Could it have been one of the simulacrum produced by the jars of earth that was last seen 3 days ago? Or would it necessarily have been the wizard himself?
Big shrugs from your assortment of rescuees.
I don't know we have any way of knowing that.
How long could you have survived on meditation alone?
A while. Depends. We were well fed right up until we stopped being fed. A week before, dehydration was at its worst, and then like food is real long, really, really long. Don't know. Never tried to find out before.
So, 3 or 4 more days.
We wouldn't be in good shape any time after that. I mean, to be fair, we wouldn't be in good shape for even a day further than now. That we're still going is kind of surprising, frankly. It's probably just all the adrenaline.
Mm. Alright. What I'm going to suggest is that the 4 of you head out, you try to be quiet, and for the next little while, you leave as little of a footprint as you can. Just take what you absolutely need to, but no more. We want to have the wizard that kidnapped you think that you're still here, at least until he comes to check. It'll probably be no more than a couple of days before then. And when he does, we can follow him to wherever he's staying now and have done with him.
Okay, we can do that. At this point, Luramira will go, between the two of them. We can't. Kind of obvious, as we are right now.
Mahira.
Huh? No, I'm asleep.
Yeah, the 3 of us are kind of wiped.
Everyone, they aren't just wiped out. When you're actually around them, they smell real good. Like, holy shit. They smell so good, Dr. Hunter.
Sorry, give me a second, I've just spilled my drink.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I consider him as that in character as well.
I need a moment to turn around and regather myself.
What drink, Dr. Hunter?
So as
John will step over and slightly shake Mahi.
She'll flail her little arms and will push on his face to get him away. Like,
oh, when her hands are right up near your nose, fuck! It's like a pheromone love cloud right there.
Nope.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes increasing awareness. You're very aware of everyone. Just, wow.
Well, that could be bad. Could be very
I mean, it's
serious.
not like he's lost all of his inhibitions. Just, wow, that's distracting. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no one has. Even Dirk has never looked more attractive to you.
Gonna try to hold that in as best as possible.
Gonna save that one for therapy.
Gonna hope that can just be fixed when we get back to Ireland.
Yeah, they call it whiskey.
I guess my hair will sit up.
I know this great bar to go to.
Technically,
And
Bob,
these-
I am a drow.
Elf and
That's
elf.
just dark elf.
Fucking racists.
Fucking I know, right?
Mahi. Lyra and Mira, they're going to have a bit of trouble getting out without being noticed by the wizard that kidnapped them.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Would you mind lending them your glamours?
They both look a little uncomfortable. Like, you could... I mean, we can pay for it like a really big taxi. Like a tall car. I don't know.
You could get the Shadowkind van that we went in. If it fits a centaur, I'm assuming it'll fit in 2 large shark girls. No comment on that idea?
Let's go.
It's totally a possibility, yes. You can straight up be like, I need...
Yeah, I mean that was in character.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't want to intervene. That's for you guys to figure that out.
I mean, Dirk's got no comment.
John is waiting for Mahi to say something.
She is staring at him.
I don't know.
Well, that's not helpful.
It seems that Mahira is somewhat reluctant, but yes, it's true. You could totally call just a little bit of specialist cabbie.
I don't want to give those
Shadowkind
to
Uber.
anybody unless it's very important. They're very important.
Then we just go with the van.
Yeah, simple enough. Just come in a van. Well, they need to stay outside for a few days, but yeah, just come in a van and keep them somewhere.
Just
out
dump
of
us in the
hours.
dock.
Oh, we won't do that. That's just cruel.
No, it's
Well,
also
we
the
might.
like easiest way for us to sneak away from anywhere. As long as you can get a van to drop us in the dock, we're good.
All right, if you're actually all right with that, then yes. I think I'm going to need a taxi to the airport anyway, and
But you still have
I'm
like
sure it can just.
you still have like 6 days.
No,
don't-
he doesn't want to wait on
Better
that.
not chance it.
We don't know how long it's going to take for this fellow to come back to check in on things. It's probably best I head back as soon as possible.
So what does this guy
Yeah.
look like?
And Doc, worst comes to worst, I'll help you make some sort of synthetic blood to keep you sated if the worst comes to worst.
Fake blood.
The van first looks around like, what, you don't have enough blood between all of you? That's just selfish.
Well,
To be fair,
I mean-
Sandra's not exactly blood anymore.
I can only bleed.
You
so
just
much.
get fucking shit hammered on Sandra.
God, this is just alcohol.
She actually just bleeds Bloody Mary. Tomato.
But yes, just you all know the plan.
And that's assuming the wizard comes back.
What if this wizard guy isn't the guy that has the staff?
Then we
It
find
was-
another lead.
Essentially confirmed that he had the staff. She said she saw it on him, and whoever, if
Oh.
he's alive, then he has it, and if he's not, and he was killed by an intentional overdose, then whoever killed him has it.
And if that's the case, if he doesn't come back, then well, that'll just mean I'll be back for us to pursue our next lead.
It is true. It's not as
Okay.
though Dr. Hunter can't just catch a flight back afterwards.
Okay.
Alright then. Well, good luck to you, Doc. Stay safe.
Godspeed.
Thanks. And
Alright.
a lot of you, stay safe, and for goodness sake, Simon and I put a hell of a lot of work into what you're going by out here. If you absolutely need to, just drop in at a local hospital. You have travel insurance.
That's right.
Okay.
Peter Gray, Lance Borkins, Lombard Montague, Betsy Ross, and Zoe Sanders. Frank Gammon's got to go take a flight back. But he'll be back soon.
Wait, did someone name it? Someone named it.
Dirk is Lance
Sanders.
Dirk is Lance Borkins, and you called yourself Betsy Ross. Rob.
No. Someone's last name is Sanders.
Yes, Mahi is Zoe Sanders. Zoe.
No. I knew I named myself Betsy Ross.
Which amuses me. I think my favorite is, of course, Lance Borkins.
Lance Borkins is amazing.
I mean, we gotta use it in every game now.
Yeah. So.
It's our tan.
Yeah, of course. And like getting everyone's associate rides back isn't too hard. Presumably, Dr. Hunter is still going to go to the hotel with everyone and do the like, what the fuck is this magical shit, whilst waiting for the next flight out.
Yes. I did assume I couldn't get one like within the next couple of hours.
Yes, that would. I mean, you could, but that's the kind of thing that you throw lots of money at. But in this case, like, you could just take a couple commercials.
Happy. Yeah, I'm happy to travel like economy class and so not have to spend any wealth bonus.
You might have to leave your guns with your friends and just come back afterwards. If you want to go quite that, like, economy.
Well, actually, do we still have access to the Crawlhammer private jet?
You don't have access to their private jet, no.
How are we gonna get our guns back home?
No, you'll have access to their private jet at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Just don't have it as a taxi.
It's just,
until
yes,
we're
it's
done.
not. You can't call in private jet Uber, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I thought about
That's
that
not
after
a
I
thing.
said it.
So once identification is complete, I'll leave my FN57 with Mahi.
Yeah. Take care of my babies.
If I need one back in Ireland, my +3 version will be complete by now, actually.
True. You get back like, well, I'm turning into a vampire. This new shiny gun. Fuck you, God, not today.
But like, I need to do 3 spellcrafts on the swords. Right?
Well, no, we can just do take 20. What is your spellcraft modifier?
I'll press the button. +11.
Excellent. So, I mean, 31 is the number that you'll be working with, assuming you're taking, like, a good half a day or so. But the journey back is a moderately interesting one. Lyra and Mira pile into a van with Kayla's assistance, and they get a guiding down to the dock. The rest of you get, like, different rides back to the hotel. Mahara, Dirk, Vex, all of you are just, like, fucking being in a car with you is hard work because you are all, like, just giving off all the maximum attraction vibes. Like, when you get out of the taxi, like, the driver's like, oh, fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Like, Mahara is nearly being carried to a bedroom by Shade. Dirk, like, people are just flirting with you in the street. It's fucking weird. Like, that was a new one. Vex, you're pretty sure if you walked into a club, you'd be every blowjob. All of the blowjobs would happen if you walked into a club.
Yay! People like me.
You just start, like, the bump and grind begins, and then somehow blowjobs happen, and that's just how your night will go. You're all, like, everyone's radar is fucking pinging on you guys. It's very strange.
How long will that last?
Until you, like, shower and sleep, most likely. It's mostly pheromones.
I'm never gonna shower again.
Never showering again! I'm just gonna smell like boners forever.
Exactly.
Okay, let's start figuring out what you guys get.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Apparently there was hella loot.
It was hella loot in that safe. That I underestimated. Okay.
How much loot, though?
That's what we're about to figure out. Alright, I'm gonna open up that sheet again, the wizard's loot. Safe loot. Gems and
That's fucking
valuables. 4DC. No. Yes, it's 4DC for instantly pawn. 12DC. 3-month sale. So that's the start there. There is, if you were to just fucking ship off all the golden valuables and nice stuff that's mundane, you would make 4DC immediately. Or you could make 12 over the period of 3 months as you pawn it off to the right kind of seller.
Sweet.
Good.
Leave that to you to decide when you're back in Ireland, most likely.
Would that be for each of us or all of us?
Overall. All of these
Oh.
DCs, like the smack and the wine, that's overall DC sale. It's adding up to quite a lot, I wouldn't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a magical rod, magical wands.
Oh boy,
times
ask
2.
for me.
It's only for
It's
you and
ribbed for her
your
pleasure.
friends.
And his.
Oh my.
But not the rod.
No, the
Right?
rad. No. It's just a rod, the casting implement, as opposed to staff piece. There is 4 magical. Sorry, yes, 4 magical rings, 1 magical necklace, and let's see here. It's going to be 1 piece of armor type and 1 weapon type. Who wants to be the one to dice it?
I'll do the armor.
Alrighty,
Oh.
roll me a
I'll do
d6.
the weapon.
Okay, cool. D6 from both of you. Shit! And a 4. Okay, god damn it. Give me a sec.
Do I gotta roll more?
No. You don't have to. Let's see here. I'm just wondering how fucking sensible it is that you're getting access to this shit.
Probably not at all.
Not even a little bit, I'm sure. Alright.
Well, hey, Amzal rolled for it and he critted it.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
Gotta
very
love
true.
my savant disabled devices.
Alright. You find a... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's like ceramic plates that you would, like, slot in and out of armor pieces, but when you press it onto clothing, it fucking just disappears into it. And you would knock on it, and you essentially have bulletproof whatever of your clothing that you decide to press these plates into.
Damn.
That's cool.
Is there like a weight difference in the clothing?
Nope.
Oh.
How many of these plates are there?
Enough to
assume
make
it's enough
up
for
like
one
enough to
set.
make up a medium-sized clothing.
Ah,
They are bulletproof plates of cloth assumption. Quite literally, it's I forget what the actual armor values are for like all the bulletproof armor in Urban Arcana. So give me a second. I hate that their d20 is so rubbish. SRD is bad.
I have the page open. What type of armor would you like? Light, medium, heavy?
A medium. It has the equipment bonus of a light duty vest. There's +5. You can use it +5 even if you are non-proficient. It has the maximum dex bonus of like leather jacket. So 1 second.
Sorry, can you repeat that? It wasn't a problem with you, but for a second I was not able to hear.
That's fine. I'll just write it out. +5 AC. For non-prof as well. Max dex +8. No ACP. Speed 30. Weight 3 pounds. There you go. That should be right there under safe loot. Bulletproof plates of cloth assumption. And let's see here. Simon, weapon. Can you give me a D2? It'll be as to whether this weapon is modern or archaic.
Slash.
Modern. Good for you. Oh my, that's quite funny. Okay, roll for me. Let's see here. 1d3. Okay. And... strange. Okay. It appears to be a Masterwork stun rod.
Huh.
So I'll give you the stats on that right now. 1d6 plus 1. Physical. 1d4 plus 1. Electric. Bludgeoning. 3. Small. And where the fuck is it? These 50.
So is anyone not proficient in armor?
I mean, I'm proficient in light armor.
These days, even Sandra's proficient in light.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
everyone has at least some armor proficiency.
I think Simon's
Yep.
lacking.
Yeah, I'm at like an AC of 20.
Simon should get them then.
Simon should probably get that armor plate then.
Yeah.
But
I
are
mean,
you
if-
at AC of 20 because you don't have an armor you're proficient in?
Oh no, I'm
or-
proficient in armor. My equipment is +3.
You need better armor.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can go up to a 22.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Without being slowed down. Hooray. And yes, the Masterwork stun rod. 1d6 plus 1 physical damage. 1d4 plus 1 electric damage. It's a bludgeoning type weapon. Crit is 20 times 3. It's a small weapon, so it's concealable. And when people are hit, it's a DC 15 fort save or be paralyzed for a round.
So is that going to Dirk or is that going to me?
You guys even
I'm
you
already
both
good
have
with what I got.
you both have the lethal option. To be fair, the stun gun would be used like a lethal weapon as well. But since it's small, I guess it can be used dexterously. I don't know. It's weird. It's a bludgeoning weapon.
Regardless, we don't have to decide right now.
Yeah.
It's getting kind of late.
Okay, let's
And I'm
figure out.
assuming we're gonna have to take the rings and necklace to someone to get those done.
No. Hunter's able to do.
Oh.
it. He's got to like wait for a plane, and he just go through all that shit. Some of it's easier
Alright.
than other bits, but overall, as a time thing, it uses up his time quite nicely.
Okay.
All right, now we need to go through the magical rods. Oh my god. Okay, rods. Who wants to be the one responsible for rolling this?
I'll do it.
I like rolling.
Vex first. Said it first. There's plenty more to roll, but you got it
I just
first.
haven't rolled anything yet.
D100.
Oh my.
It's the immovable rod. I love the immovable rod so much. Here you go. Here's the Pathfinder version of the immovable
I'm
rod.
sorry.
No, this thing is dope.
Great.
Don't even apologize. It's fucking broken if it's used by jammy fucking players. Mers is gonna be a fucking troll with the immovable rod. I see it already. I want you to pay attention to things like an immovable rod can support up to 8,000 pounds of force. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, that's incredible.
This is gonna be fun to play with.
Oh, cool.
Physics,
Way to go, Nick.
physics doesn't give a shit.
Wait, the Earth is moving.
It doesn't count. Magic.
No,
A wizard did
doesn't
it.
work like that.
A wizard did
So
it.
you could just use it to just randomly
Kill someone at
Smack.
incredible speed. You know, it doesn't work like
The
that.
immovable rod is
Oh.
not a rail gun.
Good try.
It's not a rod from God. It's just an immovable object.
I mean, it's still fucking incredible. There's gonna be some bad news. Like, this is the kind of thing that you put up in front of like you place it in the middle of the road and someone's car gets totaled. All right, now we got wands. He wants to roll for them wands.
Can I roll for one?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Wands or rings?
Wands.
I'll roll the other
Oh,
one.
I didn't see those.
Let's see here. Close the rod section. Where's my wands at? There's my wands at. Okay. D100. Okay, so we have one really dope ass wand and one actually still pretty decent one. Because they have, as you would expect, level spell that dictates the level of spell of the wand. And some low level spells are really good. Let's see here. Can I get from each of you 1d20 plus 10? That's going to be how many charges are in them. From both of those two, because they're doing rolls for them.
All right.
What was the roll?
1d20 plus 10. Oh my god! So the wand with like the high level spell in it is 30 charges.
Oh god.
I'm
And
loving this safe even more.
18 in Dirks. Okay. 1d2, Dr. Hunter. Divine.
Ooh.
Alright.
Everything's coming up, Hunter.
Ooh, there's some weird shit in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1d20.
Aww,
3,
I finally
6,
stopped
7,
rolling
8,
above
9.
average. I'm sad now.
It's a wand of prayer.
This sounds like something
Wow.
that they can use.
Ooh,
What does that do?
prayer's good.
Allies get just +1 on pretty much all their rolls, and all enemies nearby get -1 on all their rolls.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
Is there like
Yeah.
a set amount of time that works for since it has charges?
I'm pretty sure it has the same length of time as Bless does. So it's just fucks with people.
Basically, one
Actually, it might be
combat.
even better. I need to find the
Less
actual...
is 1 minute per caster level. If it's a high level thing, then that's gonna be
Yes, it's going to be quite long.
quite a number of minutes.
I need to find the thing for prayer. Oh, it's meant to just be rounds per level, but it's per character as opposed to... no wait. Okay, for 11 rounds.
Jesus.
Everything you do, it's a +1 bonus to attack, weapon damage, saves, skill checks, and all enemies take -1 on those rolls.
11 rounds. Combat doesn't usually last more than 6.
No, it doesn't. And there are 30 charges in this wand.
This is gonna carry us like the end of the game.
Yeah. Assuming we actually use it and don't, sell it for an unholy amount of money.
Unlike things that randomly heal people, like potions, like buff objects, don't sell for like that same retarded market. It's not the kind of thing like the old man on his deathbed is like, if only I were slightly luckier. As opposed to, I would spend all of my money to just fucking heal these egregious near-death wounds. It's not going to sell for potion money, but even then, it's good.
Cure wounds doesn't have the slightest effect on, like, diseases or so.
Well, you can know. Well, it's like the reality is drinking a potion is the difference between being, you know, like -10 health of your 11 constitution character and just being up and moving. It's like, you can think of those kinds of things in real life, like healing potions are worth their fucking weight in, I don't know, 500 times their weight in gold. They're silly how good they are. Whereas a buff wand, like, that's a very specific niche. Like, you need to just be a little bit better and everyone around you a little bit shitter. Not to say that it won't sell for quite a lot, but not as much as you're imagining. It's not a healing object.
Yeah. We sell it to Trump.
Yeah, that would explain a lot, except he's already been assassinated in my Urban Arcana timeline, so it's fine. He actually died a crib death, I think. Alright, Dirk, 1d2. Pets? Cool. Also divine. Let's see here. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12.
My finger kept wanting to hit 3.
1d18, please. Trace Purge. That's like the Dr. Hunterist thing ever. It removes all physical traces of a subject's presence or passage.
Wow. That's pretty spy a pretty spy thing to have.
And that's
Hence what's now set.
And there's 18 charges on that one.
Having that would cool down some of that Dr. Hunter's paranoia a little bit, just like a security blanket.
If
What's
Nick
the range
were
on
still
that?
alive, that'd be like the ultimate thief tool.
It is a 15-foot radius emanating from a point in space where you cast it. When you cast the spell, you touch one creature, yourself or someone else. The spell eliminates all physical evidence left by that person's body, be it fingerprints, fluids, hairs, and so forth, within the affected area, along with any evidentiary materials accidentally deposited by their body, clothes, or gear, such as fibers, mud, dust, and so forth. The spell only affects materials no larger than a few strands of hair or a few ounces of dirt. It does not change disturbances that you've created, including like footprints and tool marks. Essentially, though, this is like CSI wipe. So as long as you're careful. CSI! Turning up fucking nothing. I'm doing so.
Casting it on Sandra as she starts blowing away. Just shoots through walls.
And now the rings?
Yep, we're on to rings. Who wants to roll for rings?
I'd like to roll one.
Sure, go for it.
Bob and
I'll do
Keenan?
one.
Sure, I'll do one.
I'm assuming 1d100.
Yes, please. Fuck me. Okay.
Bob, do you want to roll?
We'll do these ones one at a time or they'll all get lost.
Good point.
Okay, this is gonna be a real good ring. It's not gonna be that fucking ring though, Jesus Christ. Okay. Let us see here. What the fuck is this? What is an energy shroud? What the fuck is that? Oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Okay. So, Vex, you find a ring of energy shroud, which is as it is in the Pathfinder. Here you go. Essentially, it's usually a minor ring of energy resistance to one type, which we'll roll what type that is in a sec. If you ever get hit by an incoming acid, cold, electricity, or fire attack, it will negate that instance, and it becomes an elemental aura of the same type of energy as that negated.
So it takes the damage and creates a shield for that type of damage, is what you're saying? Or it just negates that damage altogether?
It negates that instance.
Okay.
So
it's not like creating a shield out of that aura, though, right?
No. So this ring is, give it a, let's see here, 1d5. Electricity, that's probably the most useful one considering the setting. So, naturally, this ring grants you DR10 electricity. And when you get hit with a spell of a type of electricity, that instance is... Sorry, no, in fact, of any of these kinds. So, like, although this is an electricity resistance ring, if you ever get hit with acid, cold, electricity, or fire, it negates that effect for yourself and turns it into an aura. And then that aura, depending on the type, it's like acid aura, things will take ongoing acid damage, things will take ongoing, like, people, coldest people in your area fatigued, electricity, people in your aura are staggered, and fire, people in your aura catch on fire.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
This sounds dope.
It's not going to be as strong as the Pathfinder version because the number is a little bit...
That would be broken. Yeah.
Yes, correct. Pathfinder magic isn't technically balanced for Urban Arcana magic, so I'll be altering the number for it. Chat wants to know, does the ring survive being used like this? Yep.
For that price, it damn well better be.
Yeah. Yeah, the natural ring is a 20,000 gold ring. Like, it comes back. DR10 for electricity. So. Ring of Element Shroud. DR10 electricity.
You have DR4 now, Bob, or is that...
No.
Oh, that's the highest you'll go. Oh, okay.
The talent is it just takes my whatever my con bonus is actually what I'm is actually my damage rating for that element.
But that's like basically on type, isn't it?
No, this is the elemental one. If I pick the elemental one, the
I mean, this
untyped
isn't
one is
necessarily gonna be
DR 1,
mine.
2, and 3.
Like, this isn't necessarily going to be mine either. Like, we're just...
This is just the one that Nyx is rolling.
Yeah. We'll give it to whoever is best for it, and I would assume that would be a tank. Like, they take a certain type of damage, and they're in the middle of the fight with an aura that's, like, fucking up everyone around them. That seems pretty useful.
Yep. And there are still 3 more rings to go.
Jesus Christ. This was the mother load.
This was the absolute mother load.
This is moderately pain
So-
in the ass thing to type out.
Although technically it doesn't say I can take it multiple times.
You can't take the same thing multiple times. It doesn't need to say that. That's just a
Damn.
fact. Like, if you can take one thing more than once, it specifies that you can. That's how you know.
Right, like the Smart Hero Savant, you can take that multiple times, and it explicitly tells you that you can.
Okay, it has to explicitly tell you can. Alright. I mean, I can take this
God,
one.
that's so fun. Alright, so yes, that's the Ring of Element Shroud. It's been, the actual aura's damage has been nerfed right down to 1d4 with that energy, but the effect still stands. Alright, next ring. Who wanted to roll that? Alright, 68. Let's see here. Close that. What is this?
Ma.
I don't recognize this name. Ah, that's so silly. I love it. It's a ring of rat fangs. This bone ring is in the shape of an elongated rat biting its own tail. The wearer gains a bite attack as a primary natural attack. 1d4 points of piercing for a medium wearer, or 1d3 for a small wearer. After about a week of wearing the ring, their appearance becomes slightly more rat-like, although they still look like a member of their original race.
No, I'm
Just-
not.
we're
I'm not
selling-
wearing
You
this.
get to be cuties! Cutie little
I'm
rat
not
folk!
wearing this.
You want to be a rat folk and you know it!
I absolutely do not, actually.
We're gonna take without initiative.
Be more mouse folk in this case.
Adorable tail.
Rat folk! Ring of rat fangs. Gain a natural bite attack. 1d4 medium. 1d3 small. For a week of wearing. Gain additional.
I mean, my punch attack is already way better than that.
Alright. So yes, natural bite attack. After a week of wearing, you gain additional mousy attributes.
No.
You can be a cute little squeaker.
I don't wanna.
Alright, who wants to roll the next?
Uh,
I will.
$36. Okay. Open that tab. I closed the wrong one because I'm stupid. God, I can't believe you got an immovable rod. That still feels like the most broken thing you got. Holy shit.
It's too funny.
yeah, that was great.
Good job, Pixie.
Ooh. You've got a ring of protection +1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Alright, last ring. God,
23.
fuck! Alright, scrolling down.
Did you add the ring of protection +1 is what?
Just gives you +1 magic bonus to your deflect bonus to your AC.
Oh, okay,
So-
cool.
For this ring, Ash Naz the Bataluk, Ash Naz Gimbatul, Ash Naz Tratakuluk, Agbogum Ishi Primpatul.
Isn't tight?
What kind of eldritch bullshit was that?
That was the black speech of Mordor.
Yep.
Oh.
Maximum. Just for that, you know, getting the ring of X-ray vision.
I don't want to.
Oh my god, it really is a ring of X-ray vision. Like, I was like looking at the
No.
description, I was like, I'm sure it's not that legitimate. On command, it allows you to see into and through solid matter for 20 feet.
Wow.
That seems...
X-ray's bad.
Evermore
Oh, okay. It does have a cost. Using the ring is exhausting, causing the wearer 1 point of constitution damage per minute.
Ah.
And it must be used in 1 minute
I-
increments.
Oh, alright, so I can't just like
Wear it for 50
people's
seconds and take it
clothes.
off again, ha ha ha.
No, I was just gonna use it very frivolously and like look under people's clothes, but that is not worth the constitution damage.
Yeah.
But I assume, does it specify permanent or just temporary?
It's damaged, which means it recovers. It's drain that's the permanent one unless you get restored.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I just hit myself with my yo-yo.
Just
Oh,
You're playing with a yo-yo?
so
Fine,
adorable.
fine,
in
yeah.
there.
I tried to do it around the world, it missed.
You didn't nut yourself, did you?
No, I hit my head.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I'm proficient in yo-yo.
Cool.
There you go. Ring of X-ray vision. On command, see into and through solid matter for 20 feet. It penetrates a foot of stone, an inch of metal, 3 feet of wood or dirt. Lead can block it, and it must be used in 1 minute intervals and deals 1 point of constitution damage per minute worn. How long does that effect continue? Oh, what? Does the effect just keep happening? Oh no, just you become rattier and that's that. You gain mousy attributes. Makes you look cute and squeaky. Alright, that's rings.
Or conversely, you look like fucking vermin.
No, you just look like a cutie squeak. This is my game. You look like a cutie squeaker, obviously. No, fuck thing. You fuck game. Do you think this is? Love me some cutie squeakers.
Cutie squeakers.
Cutie squeakers.
All
Yeah,
right.
Be proud.
Who wants to roll that magical necklace?
I will.
Go for it.
What do you want? D100?
Yes, please. Alrighty.
I was really hoping.
You were hoping for some other fuck-diculous number, I know.
just to hear that, just to hear your
frustration.
God damn it.
Okay, let's see here. Neck. That's weird.
Is weird good?
I don't know.
So niche and situational.
Give me another roll.
Another roll?
Yeah. I don't think you need a scarab of Golem Bane.
Okay, that's really.
I was like, to let you fight robots? I don't know. 22. Ooh, an even smaller one. Coincidentally, though, it's quite nice. Especially for someone who might end up poisoning themselves relatively frequently. It's called an Aegis of Recovery, or Aegis of Recovery. You get a +2 resistant bonus on saving throws to recover from continuing effects, such as ongoing poison, or and giving you a daily saving throw against disease or holding.
Cool.
It doesn't help against initial saving throws, this is just like your afterwards one.
Alright.
I'm going to take off the extra bit of an Aegis at the very end, which says, should the wearer ever drop below 0 hit points, the Aegis heals the wearer for 2d8 plus 3 damage and crumbles to dust. I think fucking not.
No, not quite.
No, that one's going away. I think it will just break if the wearer hits 0 hit points. If the wearer goes below 0. That seems much fairer. Okay. Now you have those 3 fucking swords.
God,
But
we're
first,
still rolling.
yeah, I know, right? But first, immovable rod, a magical wand of prayer, a magical wand of CSI go away, a ring of elemental shroud, a ring of squeaker, the ring of protection +1, ring of X-ray vision, the Aegis of recovery, bulletproof plates of cloth assumption, and a masterwork stun rod. Now we have a Tanto, a Wakizashi, and a long katana. This dude is deep in the weeb cut.
Yes, he is.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, if wearing it further would make the efforts... No. Once you have it, it's permanent as well. And it just happens at once. You don't become squeakier, and you can't unsqueakify. Okay, so the Tanto, let's see here. It's going to have 1 arcane effect on it. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 1d12, please. Whoever wants to.
All right.
9. That's a weird one for us, Blade, but in a way I kind of fucking love it. It's got the message spell built into it.
Huh?
Let's have a look here.
You can leave a message at someone you kill.
No, with this blade, you can it will whisper and send messages to people without being overheard. One
By
sec.
stabbing them?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way that I'm trying to think of a way to bendy over this in my brain. How you can have a
Just
whispering
whisper.
blade.
That doesn't seem like they're compatible.
No, it does not. All right,
No.
give me a D11 and we'll discount that.
All right.
Fucking good thing we discounted it, huh? Prestidigitation. The blade does minor tricks.
So
Wait,
just randomly
It's a
start
tanto. It's a tanto that you can use to do fucking magic tricks with.
Jesus Christ! Here I was hoping for something useful because it's dagger
Considering
size.
what a fucking nerd this guy is, that sounds about right.
Yeah, you can
Can I
literally
roll for
cut
one?
it.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a sec. I need to. It's not gonna be the same dice number.
Fuck! God damn it!
At least now you don't have to worry about your victims anymore.
You can do some
Next time you
sick
won't be
flips
covered in
with it, I
blood.
bet.
Prestidigitation. We don't have to worry about ruining Tutaro again.
I mean, it's to be fair, like it's an object. It can be used as a focus to do minor tricks. The only reason it's less good is because it's a weapon, so you can't just like try to do it to mystify people in like the street, and because you're also holding a big fucking sharp knife. But otherwise, an object that lets you prestidigitate is fucking cool as hell. It's just really inconvenient, like most ninja swords.
See, what you have to do is you have to open up one of those grills where you're the chef and you're standing in front of the people, and you start prestidigitating and doing like sick tricks while you're cooking in front of them and amaze them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds.
That's-
Plus, also you're also using a ninja sword to cook. So that's
Oh
just like,
boy. Okay, so now I've got a retirement plan.
yeah, there
Oh.
you go.
Kino with
Kino,
the best ideas.
give me a D2.
D2.
Yeah. Oh, this blade's gonna have a psionic-based power.
Oh dear.
See, that couldn't be on the Tanto. No.
Nope.
This is on the Wankazashi.
Correct. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, give me 1d6.
One.
Call weaponry. You can summon this weapon to your hand from anywhere.
Ooh. That's cool.
What a useful ability.
Yeah.
It is. If you get disarmed.
No, I
you
wasn't
can-
being sarcastic. I'm still angry about the fucking magic
Oh,
trick.
you're just salty. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just
Not
being a little
sarcastic,
bit
just
assault,
salty.
just being a salt queen. Alright, and that means the last power is going to probably be some kind of evocation on the katana. Arcane, pick an evocation. There aren't that many Urban Arcana evocations, so it's not a massive number of them. At least. Who wants to be the last roller for this?
I'll do it.
I'll
You can
Oh,
go.
poor
I already rolled 2. Unless.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. I would like
I've
a...
also rolled 2.
Too late, you said it first, even though someone else shouted in.
I went first.
Yeah. Give me a D12. Fucking cool. Fucking cool. It is a sword of burning hands.
My nipples.
Katana of burning hands. 2d4 fire on crit. There you go. I think that's all the magical shit to roll for. Oh, there is one scroll case. It's gonna have a scroll in it. D3, please, Mers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. Fuck's sake.
Are you surprised?
Not
Scout?
really. It's a scroll of Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
There you have it.
That's probably worth a lot, actually.
Yeah, it's also very useful. So enjoy the full list of the wizard's loot.
You know, what are we selling?
I'll let you
We'll
guys
figure
worry
that the
about.
fuck
Yeah,
out
I'll
next
let you
time,
guys worry
goddamn.
about that shit later. I don't care.
Or we could do it in between the sessions, just in the Discord chat, because that's not
Yeah,
something we
that's
have to be in like
Yeah.
voice for. Well, regardless, I am probably gonna get offline and get some sleep because I have work. Well, oh wait, no, I work tomorrow night. I'm good.
Woo.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
It's not quite so woo, because I don't like having nighttime shifts. Like, I prefer the morning ones, just because then there's like a goal at the end. Like, once I'm done with my shift, like I've got the rest of the day to relax, be on Discord, play some video games, whatever I feel like doing. Whereas with a nighttime shift, like my day's over when I go to leave for Chipotle. So it's like the moment I'm clocked in, it's like all I'm looking forward to at the end of the shift is just like walking home and going to sleep.
That's not the
So
worst
there's,
thing
like,
to
no
look
mo-
forward to. I don't even know what that feels like
no
anymore.
motivation.
Anyway,
Well, that just means we have to entertain you much more tonight, my pet.
which we'll have to wait
Yeah.
for another fucking session. Because we've been going like nearly 4 hours. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourselves. Is there anything that you would like to do, bring up, or say before it is too late?
Now that I think of.
We
Not
still need
particularly.
to get the
We
ball.
made out like fat cats.
Oh yeah.
Bandits.
Goodness me. And with that then, thank you very much for playing. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves.
It was
Dark
fun.
Soul is
Very
gone.
much so. Thank you for running it, Scout.
Yeah, my
Yes,
pleasure.
I
I
had
enjoyed
fun.
myself a lot.
If you're watching in the stream or you're watching in the VOD, have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Night, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye.